Nope, I moved my mic down. Whoops.
What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't want to get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I want to chase a bag. I want to wake up and change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I gotta taste it.
What's up, JJ Gaming? How are you, sir? I'm pretty good, sir. Thanks for asking. Excuse me. That does all that. Close out that. Go in game. Alright. So we got some work to do today. Started on a new map, so I just bought the T-Rex, my truck, trailer, and a semi truck and trailer to do wood chips. I don't know if we're gonna need to cut down any of these trees, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to cut down some trees sometime tonight. So there's that. So we get to rebuild everything. Farmhouse. Do I want the same? I really like that blue. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the blue. Put it about there. I think this is a decent sized backyard. This guy. Oh, did I not join Discord? I didn't. High humidity with no sun. Is that what it is? Currently playing FS22 right now, getting ready to harvest my grass fields and make silage bales. Nice. Nice. Right. So then this here. Make sure it's the same blue. Ooh. If I do this, does it show up on the inside? Let's check. We can always redo it. Doesn't want to look like it's connected. You can see it, but it's barely noticeable. It's fine. It's not gonna bug me.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright.
There's a horsey. There's his cliff.
All I hear is horse's ass.
Wow. Just a dick move, man. Just a dick move.
I thought it was cool.
So one of the old one of your old Land of Outcasts streams popped on. It's the one where you killed my sheep with
I
an
never
arrow.
did such thing.
Mm-hmm. Shot an arrow up in the air, killed my sheep. Yep.
I don't know what you speak of.
Also the one where you put like 500,000 zombies into my building and creepers.
I wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm. Video proof.
You're trying to assassinate my character right now. I would never do such a thing.
Oh, there's video proof.
It's been doctored.
You and lady, both assholes.
Oh, well then it's all ladies' fault.
Oh yeah, she partaked in it.
She gave me the idea, so.
Dude, I'm so fucking pissed. I finally found a good patch of diamonds. There's like 8 blocks of diamond. Mined it all. Started leaving the mine. I got fucking killed. Lost it all.
Yeah, I'm telling you that what I did is the way to go. Like, I don't know if you watched my video.
The 100 block thing?
Yeah. I duplicated on the other side. Like, I went through, I finished it, and then on the other side, I must have close to 100 diamonds. I'm gonna guess. I haven't harvested them yet. I was gonna do it in a video, but
So how do you tell how deep you are?
F3.
I know it's F3, but like what part of all that jumbalumba?
It gives you an X, Y, and Z. I think it's like towards the middle.
Is it the middle one then? Yeah, I bet it is.
You just, when you move around, I think it's Y. Is the Y axis is the one that you
Yeah,
need to be
that's-
negative 58 or something.
Yeah, because I'm up by I'm by a horsey and I'm 64.
But yeah, the only thing I did different, he did two by two, like a 2x2 square all the way down. I did a 2x3, so 3 up, 2 wide, all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found diamonds galore, man. What's up, joke boy? How are you?
I'm trying to
Dinner with family.
trying
Nice.
to build a
What'd you have for
house,
dinner?
but freaking can't find coal anywhere, so I've been having to burn the tree and turn it into charcoal.
That's what I've had majority. I haven't found barely any.
No, and there's one little spot over here by the village that it shows like coal, a block of coal, but you can't mine it because like as soon as you like break it loose, it comes right back.
Oh, if it's by the village, that's the spawn, so you can't damage anything in spawn.
Started building me a house, but now I'm sitting here looking. I'm not a big fan of it.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around, I feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the losing fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
I found an egg out of nowhere. What? Last night we let the liquor talk. Oh shit! My bad.
Okay. Now we switch to this. Dang it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, we got our pool. What vent should we do? What's this fence look like? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Is this too fancy for this type of house? That might be a little too fancy for this type of house. I do like this one though. That one doesn't work apparently, alright. What about this one?
I'm getting old, man. I can't handle this heat like I used to.
It wasn't even that bad here today. It was just downpoured.
What's that?
Rain?
Yeah, what's that?
Is this stuff that falls from the sky?
Oh. Never seen it before. Like, I'm pretty sure Mother Nature hates St. Joe. Like, it will storm all the way around it. It'll storm at the town that's literally on the other side of the river. And then just, like, stops. And the tiny bit of rain we do get, it just straight downpour, so it doesn't soak into anything. Just goes straight in the drain, right back into the river. I hear chickens. Where are you, chicken bacon? You know what? I need to build this. Oh, me motherfuckers. What did I just tell you? Did I not just tell you to not me? Big nose squid lurk. Squid looking. Squidward. I can't even talk. Squidward looking mother trucker. I want to break into this dude's house.
Okay, so that's our backyard. Oh,
Oh shit! What the hell's a blast furnace? Oh. Never mind. What? Hey! Why are you locking me in here? No! Hey, stop! Shit, I'm being kidnapped! Stop! Hey!
they'll let you go. Don't worry.
Jackass! Get out! And he just kept shutting the door on me. I'm calling the cops. Yeah, that's what you sound like. Yeah, you better walk away. Yeah, walk away. Come on, Squidward. Oh, you want to fight? I'll punch you in the face, green-eyed freak. Kapow! Oh, I missed. Kapow! Oh shit, I killed him. Well, I better walk away. Pretend nothing happened. And I probably should go to church and confess my sins. Yes,
Okay.
Father, I'd like to confess my sins. I stole 5 cents from my daughter's piggy bank. I'm sorry. I just needed 5 more cents for a piece of bubble gum. Yes, I am one of those fathers.
Technically, I put it in there, so technically, I'm just stole from myself.
True. True. That is true. Oh, hey, you know what? I'll tell you something else I'm kind of having a hard time finding is iron.
I actually haven't had any problems with iron.
Nickelodeon. I shall make plenty of sticks. So I can build a fence. Oh. Oh, I screwed up. I did screw up. Ah. Damn it! I gotta go cut more trees. Thanks a lot, Feather.
What I do?
Let me screw up. Now I gotta go cut more trees.
I don't think I had any part in that, but alright.
Well, you did, okay? It's just that plain and simple.
I must have missed that memo.
You did. I sent it out like 5 minutes ago. How you did not get it, I don't know. That sounds like a you problem.
With
Sorry.
You're in it, I'll get in 5 days.
Oh, hey, these trees grew. Yay. Oh, that's wheat. I don't want wheat. I don't want dirt. Got my inventory. Dirt. Nah. Oh. A giddy up, on papa, mow, mow, giddy up.
There we go. Alright. And then... There we go. I like that better. Even though this gets a little crazy back here, maybe we should go ahead and fix that. 'Cause that's gonna bug me if I don't. The map is this is Ohio Richlands.
Now I'm gonna need a gate. Where are you, gate? There we go.
Alright.
Then you know what? We're
So,
gonna
Sean,
go
how you
over
doing
here. We're gonna do
tonight,
some
sir?
more fences. Good enough.
There we go. He's got a little hump there. Other than that, it's fine.
Ooh.
Alright. So now... Does this come... No. Kind of want to do this all like this. So blanket it, and then we'll go back and fix it. There we go. Let's do right up to that. My yard be green. There we go. We got some grass up in here. Actually, I need to fix that real quick. Oh, I'm on that map too. Nice. I edited mine a little bit. I got rid of a couple of the pre-built farms so we can build our own.
Break you dirty bastard.
But other than that, it's mostly the same. It's good to hear, Sean.
Oh my god, I just ripped ass and it stinks! Badly!
That's what happens.
Oh dude, like this is like dead.
Nasty.
Very, very nasty. Like I wasn't expecting that nasty.
Neighbors called, said you got a gas leak.
I was like, yes sir I do. Oh no! God damn it! You fucking bastard!
Creeper?
Yes!
They must have like updated their behavior or something, because I've had them just like jump in out of nowhere. They'll just drop down and blow you right up.
Dude, like I went in the cave and I had like 10 zombies and like 5 creepers just dropped like out of the freaking ceiling and just blew me up and killed me. Like out of nowhere. Cause I went back, I was like, oh, there must be something way up there. No. Oh, damn it, I just fell in there.
Okay. Now we get some gravel.
Bring it on, Spider. Over here trying to terrorize my boat. Nickelodeon. I don't want that. I want my iPhone. Is that too much to ask for? My iPhone? Here, my iPhone. Yeah, I ate my iPhone.
Okay. I like that. Where the hell's your shit at from the village? If you go around the corner, I have like a little farm there, and you'll see my door in the side of the hill.
By like where the trees and stuff are at?
Yeah, where I start cutting down a bunch of trees.
I see. Ah, you come on, no. Nope, yep, that's right. That's right, creeper. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch.
Alright.
Hiya! Hiya!
Take
Hiya!
care of it. It does, alright. Can we get closer without going through?
Hiya! Killed him.
That does it.
No! Oh shit, that's
Nice,
way too
alright.
much.
Now,
Man.
that's not straight at all, but we're not worried about that.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Ooh. Ha 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 ha! I do not know what I just grabbed.
Put that there.
But, oh, beetroot.
Oh.
You know, I should probably go find some piggies and some chickens. Instead of just killing them all the time.
That works.
You do, where's the bones? Arr. Yay, there starts the
We're in the
fireworks.
fire pit. Did I totally missed it, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where's my chairs? The fire pit's gotta be somewhere around here. Firewood, we'll put Right there. Where's my fire pit? There it is. Alright. Put that back here. And now we get the chairs. Maybe we should do a couple different chairs. We'll do one of these. Then we'll do like one of these. One of these. Last one, we'll do one of these. There we go. There we go. Is there anything else I need to put out here? I don't think so. I think that's it. Got our pool, towels, playground. Fire pit, barbecue grill. Oh, we need to. We need to get rid of the grass in here. There we go. That works. Alright. We also need to put in our little sidewalk here. I don't even want to know because it really sounded like he just ripped ass.
Oh, I haven't seen that for a while. Facebook fact check.
There we go. You're great, Charlie. Let me have a little walkway up here. Inside we go. Nice, I like it. Alright. And then out here, I have no clue what we're doing out here. I haven't thought that far ahead on what we're doing out here. Maybe we can put like one of these in. I used that one. What was the other one I used? Wasn't that one? Oh, because the thing is under tools. Yeah, this one. I don't know if this one will fit. Yeah, that's probably too big. Animals. This is probably too big. Yeah, we might end up cutting into some of these fields, like this one here. Wait, I don't think we own this one. Yeah, I don't own that field. I can't buy it. That's dumb. Maybe we'll change that. Maybe we'll update the map for that. And just make this all connected. Just make this big grass field. No, you're great, and Dre? I don't know. I probably butchered that. Because it makes no sense why this isn't purchasable. Same with this here. Let's make that all purchasable. Because we can legitimately walk across this whole field, can't we? No, it stops us there. Can we push that back? Maybe I should look into that.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. Little Einstein.
I'm doing a quick see if I can edit this map a little bit more.
I went ding ding.
You did what?
I went ding ding.
Ring ding 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 ding.
Ring a ding a ling. Oh, by the way, I banned your buddy the other night.
I saw. You didn't even do it. You just pull. You just figured he hadn't changed at all. I guess.
Nah, I'm not even going to attempt his shit. Every time he's been given like 8 different chances. Not even worth it.
What's crazy is he's been banned out of our Discord how many times? And yet he still messages me on the East Coast emergency page trying to get me to put his pictures on there.
Yeah, I just seen that name pop up. I was like, nope.
So where exactly is the border in this?
I mean, he's like the rest of the
right
freaking
there.
idiots that they go run their math and then they're like, can I join? Oh, no, you can't.
'Cause I'm about to push this sucker back. Okay, yeah, I can push this back significantly.
Bum, bum.
So that's what we'll do for next week. Unless I can do it real quick right now, and then nobody's joined yet, so it's just me. So I could technically update this because I don't know if it's gonna require a restart or not.
I can't wait for my next paycheck. By the time I get paid again, new DLC for Construction Sim will be out.
What's the new DLC?
Airport.
For Construction Sim?
Mm-hmm.
How come I haven't heard about this?
You haven't heard about it yet?
I've heard the gas station simulator. I actually have the Airstrip DLC. Haven't made a
Really?
video on it yet. Yeah.
I haven't played that game for a while. I need to. I haven't played Ranch Sim forever either.
Ransom got well. It was like really good, and then once they introduced like where you can farm, like there's so much stuff wrong with it that it went downhill real fast.
I believe it.
What's up, Steve? Like you couldn't even once you dump the grain in the grain cart, you can't use it. It's
Well,
like
that's
so
stupid.
why include it?
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
You have to drive the combine, which is slow as shit and gets hung up on everything, over to the grain tank and dump it in or something.
Yeah, airfield expansion is coming June 27th.
construction? Is you gonna be like build an airport or something?
Here, pull it up.
They're actually making it dirty. Well, they were. Have you heard any updates on the dirtiest job simulator?
I tell you what, I did the Mythbusters demo when it came out. That was such a, to me, that was a complete failure.
Yeah, I didn't.
That wasn't close to what I thought it was going to be.
I didn't like the Mythbusters game at all. I gave it a shot and it disappointed me.
I gave it a shot too, and like, oh yeah, you do these stupid puzzles, like, figure this out. It's like, okay, but you don't tell me what I need to figure out or anything like that, so like, what am I supposed to fucking do? And then like, they basically call you stupid if you can't figure it out. I was like, well, you can't figure it out, so we'll do it for you. Oh, well, thanks, you know?
They knew their clientele.
I guess.
Sorry for if anyone watching just seeing me sit still. I am working on something real quick. Alright. That takes care of that. So now we...
And of course, it hasn't popped up on their content for this game yet. If I remember right, I think it's like $7-8.
Terrain detail. Terrain. Oh no, info maybe, right? Steam Summer Sale should be starting soon, shouldn't it?
It should be, because usually they do the next first, and then it goes into the Steam sale.
Yeah, it's supposed to end on the 26th, so I believe that's what it said. They sent me early access to the House Flipper 2 demo before it went live for the next fest.
Yeah, I got it through that. Man, there's not fucking hardly any interesting games in that.
Yeah, that's tell them. Well, are you talking about the next fest? Because I like, with the exception of the tiling, I really like House Flipper 2. I think it's going to be a huge upgrade. But the other one well, they sent me a code for. I haven't really looked through anything, but Pool Cleaning Simulator was pretty good. I like it. I think it's got huge potential.
I need to watch the video that you did on that. I haven't watched it yet. Because at first I was like, cool. I was like, oh, power wash. And then I was like, oh, no.
Training?
So it'll be $10 for the airfield expansion.
I completely forgot how to do this. What field is this? Uh-oh. 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 I just wanted to see what field that was.
Yeah, I looked through a lot of the games on Next Fest, and
Hello,
I
Willem.
really
How
didn't
are
see a
you?
whole lot of shit that was interesting.
There's not much really out. That's what I was telling my wife. She said something about. She said something about the Steam Summer Sale. I'm like, there's not really much I would want.
Ooh, Golf Fit's on sale. For
Golf
$5.
what?
Golf Fit. It's like golfing with friends, but
Yeah.
supposed to be more fun and a lot better. It's on sale for like
Good, William.
$4.50.
Dude, what is going on right now? It's frozen. What the heck? I'm not having any luck right now. I don't know what's going on.
Or Chernobyl.
There you go. What?
I had to change the name of the.
I guess we could just do it single player, can't we?
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the
Roller
things you
coaster
gotta
mechanic
work
hasn't
for,
had.
believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn,
Park Renovator hasn't had nothing for a while.
want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for
Alright.
it. I won't stop.
So feel 51. Let's see. Does it go to 51? It does. Do this. Does this? So now what it is?
John Silver's giveaway.
I don't know how this works. 51. Let's try this again. Alright. View, window, script editor, prefab, part, material. I want to say it's the terrain editor. This map is busted in this, so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so maybe we just go back to the other map, because I don't think this is going to work. I cannot edit the farmlands on this as much as I want to. Because we can't buy this. I want to make this buyable along with this, but it won't let me. Or maybe we just adapt. I guess we'll adapt because I don't want to abandon this map. This guy's living in the future.
Who was that?
This guy posted a picture 5 days ago at the Delaware State Police Museum. And the picture is dated January 24th, 2026.
Damn.
He's living in the future.
Lucky bastard. Hopefully Joe Biden's out of office by then.
No, it's just like Futurama. He's just his head in a jar on the desk. Instead of swimming in water, it's just swimming in ice cream, melted ice cream.
Oh boy. I mean, I guess the good thing, he won't ever get brain freeze. See, that's probably why he likes ice cream so much. Because he can eat as much as he wants and never get brain freeze.
Could be. Could be.
Exactly.
Oh, we can put something here too. I doubt the building will fit there. And we have this plot of land over here. I don't think it would make that sense to put that close to over here. Will it fit over here?
Ooh.
That's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
Why can't I find it? Oh, that's right. Duh, tools. I mean, we can always put it here.
So, Feather, what I was thinking after I get done drinking this Coca-Cola, just because you're my buddy, I'll give you the cheap price of $150,000. We'll hop in my Coca-Cola can with my PS4 controller, and we will go to the depths of the Missouri River to find a 2005 Mazda with a bunch of dead meth heads in it.
You know, as great as it sounds, it does sound great. Don't get me wrong. It sounds like amazing idea, but I feel like I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Oh. Well, I mean, my Coca-Cola can's better than the fucking Titan. Just saying. That dumb motherfucker used an Xbox controller.
What do you know? He used a $30 Logitech controller from like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Everybody who went on that sub had complained about safety concerns of it, and these dumbasses still get in that. It was the host of Discovery Unknown recently just come out. And, yeah, he was like, we were in there for like an hour or two, and there were so many things that failed on it. We refused to go the full depth. It's just like,
well, the worst part, they were like, okay, so you're in basically a pill capsule. If somebody needs to take a shit, they're taking a shit right next to you.
Yeah, they put
They
up a curtain and play some music while you're doing your
yeah. And then you're crammed like ass and elbows together.
The thing is, the guy taking a dump's the only one that gets to actually see the Titanic, because the other people have to look at it through a TV screen.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why would you pay $250,000 to watch the wreck on TV when you can die?
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. If you want to see the Titanic, just go to Branson, Missouri. They got the full-scale replica.
It's half the ship, and it's actually it's not full scale. I can't remember what they said the scale was, because they have the identical one in Pigeon Forge.
So people are like, yeah, like if you want to go see it, you can literally go to Missouri and see what it looked like without having to dive into the ocean. They said, or better yet, you could go to a pawn shop and buy it for like $2.99 out of the DVD bin.
Yeah.
They said, fuck, that's right, it's not realistic because there was no really Jack and Rose.
It blows my mind.
Well, like, I was watching Ben Shapiro, and like he made a point. He goes, this is how stupid people with money are. He goes, they believed it was safe because the price was $250,000. They literally wrote, like, the dude that had the 19-year-old kid with them, literally wrote in a book, people are concerned about our safety, but it's okay. If you spend $250,000 on something, that means it's got to be safe.
Yikes.
Somebody's like, how the fuck did that dude become a billionaire? Like, if that's literally his logic, how the fuck did he become a billionaire? And they said the kid didn't even want to fucking go.
Who would? We're gonna be in a freaking smaller than a minivan tube with 4 other dudes.
And
if one of us gotta take a dump, they're gonna do it right there while they're sitting next to you. You know that it's the whole substance, because they're just the same air circulating in there. There's no, it's like, oh.
they put a fresh tree pine air freshener over it. Oh, don't worry, I bought these at the gas station before we all got on. And the best part is none of them spoke the same language at all.
I just love it how everybody's like, the Navy knew since Sunday that it imploded and told no one. No, yeah, they did. They told the people who was doing, it was the Coast Guard that was heading up the search and rescue. They let them know that day. They filled in the command, and they're like, well, we're still going to keep searching just in case it wasn't. So I don't fault them for that, but they did inform those on the scene that they heard an implosion within a couple hours after they dived down. But everybody's like, oh, they hit it for some reason. It's probably because that guy, the one of them that was on there, went into space with Jeff Bezos. Like, oh, he saw something. That's why they're not looking for him. I was like, no, they're not looking for him because what can you do? In all reality, if they were still alive sitting down there, what could you do to get them back up? Next to nothing. And there's no point of wasting all that money when you know you can't do anything to help them.
Yeah, what did they say? They were talking about what it would take to get him out. It was like 2 huge ass vessels with
that take. One of them that they said that could possibly. It wasn't even a for sure thing. It was a possibility that it could pull it up. It took it 2 weeks to get it there on scene.
Yeah, they said that they would basically have to bring in 2 big old huge ships with like these powerful winches on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was nothing they could do for them, and people were complaining that they didn't do enough to help these guys. It was like, well, they were dead from the moment that they lost. Even James Cameron knew about it. He was like, because he did a video where he was talking about, I knew the moment they announced that they lost communications and tracking, he said, I knew something seriously went wrong. For those both to go out at the same time, he said, I knew immediately the thing imploded or something went seriously wrong. He said the fact that Monday they were told that there was a loud implosion, he knew Monday, or a loud explosion sound that were picked up on the microphones. He knew Monday that there was an explosion, and he said he was sending out emails saying we lost friends.
But here, like, in a way, like, people are like, oh, you should feel bad. It's like, I kind of don't, though. Like, I don't feel bad at all.
I don't either. I mean,
these are billionaire dudes that somehow became billionaires, but they're all dumb as fuck because they thought it was safe because they had to pay $250,000.
well,
If you did any research, the guy basically made this out of scrap metal in his backyard. This is why I can't stand Brandon, because this is the fucking shit Brandon would create. He's like, I got a bunch of junk in my backyard and make something stupid like this. And his testing of the ship to see if it would handle water was they put it in a swimming pool. Yeah, little duck pond swimming pool.
But I don't even care about that. My thing is, like, they've shown pictures of the deterioration over the years, and there's significant damage done where these subs are landing down there on it, like where they land to send all the cameras down into like the grand staircase. There's holes falling through there from them landing on it. So I hope to God that this prevents, and it probably won't, because there's more dumbasses out there, but like, oh, we're gonna prove that we can do it better than they can.
All of them billionaires.
Yeah, I hope it prevents people from going back down there in the future and making it deteriorate even faster than what it is. As someone who is like, I love not even the movie. I'm talking about like the actual Titanic. Like I was obsessed with it when I was a kid. So these idiots going down and just making it deteriorate faster than what it is, it pisses me off. So.
Well, that's
hopefully,
like because people were getting pissed because they're like, well, you know, why, with all this technology, why haven't they brought it up to the surface?
Because it would seriously fall apart.
Yeah, they said it's been down there for so long before somebody found it that if they tried to pull it up now, that they would just completely destroy the whole thing. They said it's one of those deals where it's actually better left down there, left alone, than it is to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
What was they brought up some? I forgot what it was. It's something to do with one of the staircases, and they had to keep it submerged in water even when they brought it up to the surface. Like they had to put a container of seawater to preserve it because they said if they took it out and left it into the air for more than like 5 minutes, it would just disintegrate instantly, like that.
That's that sub from the Civil War. They found the sub that's from the Civil War, and they have to keep it on display submerged in water because if they take it out of the water, it's gonna disintegrate.
Yeah, well, in fact, that Explorer Unknown, they did a shipwreck where they found like an old shipwreck from the 1700s, and like they constantly had to keep the wood wet. There's like if you let it dry out in like 5 or 10 minutes, they said it will, like you touch it and it will just turn into powder basically. He's like, so like, he goes, you mean like it needs to stay in water? He goes, yeah. He goes, water's the only thing that's going to save this piece of history.
That's what, like, I mean, there's so much pressure down there. If they start pulling on that thing with all the rust and corrosion, it's just gonna rip to shreds. There's no way for them to pull any of that up successfully. And then the pressure is just gonna destroy it.
It's okay. Jake and Logan Paul will just go down there and take pictures of all the...
Oh, they're the next idiots. I kind of hope their submarine implodes too, so I don't have to see him on freaking WWE anymore.
Yeah, I see they're talking about bringing him back for the...
Money in the Bank.
Oh, are they bringing Money in the Bank?
Yeah, they want to put him in the money. They're rumoring right
LA
now
Knight.
that he's gonna win. No,
Yeah, I seen something about him and LA Knight going at it, but then I read something
yeah.
where he wasn't going to bring him back until the tables ladders match.
they're don't get me wrong, he's if he wasn't such a shitty human being, he's not that bad of a wrestler. He's just a shitty person.
Man, I've quit watching WWE because it's just gotten so fucking predictable, so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
Like the whole Bloodline story. I mean, and don't get me wrong, that's like probably the best storyline they've had in years. But I mean, everybody knew where it was going to end up being.
Well, actually, it was supposed to go a different way, because The Rock was supposed to be at this past WrestleMania, and because of everything that happened with Vince McMahon, he said if Vince McMahon is not, basically what Brock Lesnar said, if Vince McMahon is not calling the shots, he doesn't want anything to do with it. That, and he refuses to talk to Triple H.
Yeah. But yeah,
Have you-
I mean,
Did she,
and what pissed me off with the WWE is like, man, like there for a while, like they were just like they were getting rid of all the big names, just bringing up NXT stars all the time, and like half of them just I wasn't a fan of. Like I don't mind, like I like Finn Balor coming up, but you know. That, you know, now he's in that group and just an idiot.
yeah, people love the Judgment, and I don't like, and the same thing with Rhea Ripley. I don't get why people are so goo goo gaga over Rhea Ripley.
Now I've seen pictures of her, like when she was not so like built like a dude, and actually had long hair. She used to be pretty fucking hot.
That's not what
then
people
she-
like, though. They like this version they say on TV every week. It's just like,
The gothicness and shit like that.
I bet you enjoy being pegged. That's all I gotta say about that. If you
I mean,
find Rhea Ripley attractive,
She looks like the Joker.
and what's crazy is like she looks somewhat normal. Like if you like when they posted a video of her doing a Make-A-Wish. I don't know, but she was meeting someone like outside the ring. She looks normal.
Yep.
And then when she gets in the ring, she just looks like an absolute dumbass.
I mean, she does. She looks like, if you look at her, like the way her face structure is and everything, like they get a side view, she looks like the Joker. Like, just missing the green
told my
paint.
wife, she's dating Buddy Matthews, and then Andrade El Idolo or whatever, he's married to Charlotte Flair. And I told my wife they had a match Saturday night. I was like, it's Mrs. Charlotte Flair versus Mrs. Rhea Ripley. You know they aren't the men in them relationships.
You know the bad part? And like, everyone's like, oh, Charlotte Flair is hot.
No.
No, she looks exactly like her dad. Like, here's the thing. Take Ric Flair's face, put it on her body, and throw tits on it. That's literally what she looks like. I was like, it's kind of disturbing. But yeah, like, people are like, oh, Rhea Ripley, she's so fucking hot. Like, I'll give it to her. When she was younger,
not
before she
this week,
decided to
William,
become,
'cause I still have to
built
put
like
the-
a brick shit house.
The
Her arms is bigger than like most dudes'
mod pack
bodies.
together, but next week.
And she actually had long hair. She did actually look good back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, she looked pretty hot. And then she decided, I don't know, become a fucking lumberjack.
Who are we talking about?
Rhea Ripley.
Oh.
Like when she first started, like, you know, in her early 20s, yeah, she was pretty fucking hot. You know, but she, you know, she wasn't ripped. Like she wasn't built like a lumberjack back then. But it kills me because, like, she'll come out and everyone's like, oh my god, I'm like, stuff I let her do. It's like, she would grab like a 22-inch dildo and shove it up your ass.
They're into that. I'm telling you.
I think they are. Like, I think they are.
What's up, Dylan? How are you, man?
But that's like back in the day, all the people that thought China was fucking hot.
I never said that one either.
That's like China looks like the female version of the Big Show. Okay? She does. And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting Big Show down. I love Big Show. Big Show is one of my favorite dudes. But she was like the female version of the Big Show. She was huge.
And everyone's like, they can't believe that Triple H left her for Stephanie. I was like, maybe he was tired of being with another man? I don't know. And then she... Oh, could he?
Oh, hello, kitty cat.
New farm, who dis?
Oh. This is, I don't know if I'm not decided if I'm gonna keep this or not. I don't know. I really like the map, but there's borders, and I can't seem to be able to extend the farms because there's a lot of farmlands that we can't buy. I don't know.
I see.
Oh, that's dummy.
You can ride around and see if you like it. If not, I still have the other one saved. So.
Alright.
What's up, Landon?
I just need to join the farm. I went through all the list of
Oh,
passwords. I couldn't figure it out.
What did I make it?
Oh, our new station.
There you go. JT Smells. Capital J, capital T, capital S.
Well, goddamn!
I didn't know what else to come up with, and you said you farted, so.
I did fart. Dude, I love how stupid our fucking news station, well, one of the news stations is here in town. Like, they try to play it cool. They're like, huge major restaurant on the Belt Highways closing for good. Tune in later so we can tell you which one it is. And then they show the picture of Golden Corral.
That's a big deal.
Our Golden Corral here in town actually sucks, so it's not that big of a loss.
Did you hear about Garth Brooks' new
Getting
restaurant?
shit- Yeah, getting shit on because he's going to serve all the beers.
And he only had like a couple dozen people show up to the grand opening.
Yikes.
And but see here's what's funny is like,
Well, when you
everyone's-
call everyone who doesn't support Bud Light, which is, you know, half your targeted audience right now, you call them all assholes. Do you really think they're gonna show up to your new opening restaurant?
Yeah, probably not. No.
No, but and see what's funny though is everyone's like, oh yeah, like we'll show him. It's like you do realize like this is a complete hobby for him. He's not in this to make money at all. Like that dude's got more money than you will ever dream of. His great grandkids will never have to work. And trust me, it's fucking Garth Brooks. Everybody will get over it.
Yeah, no, it for sure. But when
And that's why
when you're
they-
opening a restaurant, you probably shouldn't call like your targeted demographic assholes and expect to like have a big opening. That was a huge bad move.
But see, here's what kills me though. Is like these so-called country fans nowadays, like they get pissed off if Garth Brooks doing that shit. But they they claim to be rebel and hardcore and fuck the man and this and that.
Well,
But they support like idiots like Luke Bryan and Florida Georgia Line, who fucking basically came out and said, fuck the police, fucking defund the police, we don't need the police. But then turn around and beg for police assistance for security at their events.
I've found the whole Bud Light thing absolutely stupid to begin with. Like I don't understand. Like I can 100% understand like the whole keep the kids out of it. 100% understand. I am all on board. But where like that was their excuse for everything. We don't want them to affect the kid. We don't want the kids. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Beer has nothing to do with kids. What is your big outrage? Because for what, a couple of weeks they put a damn transgender person on the can or use them as a spokesperson?
But like, here's what cracks me up is they're like, oh, America's beer. What do you mean America's beer? You do realize Anheuser-Busch is no longer American beer. Like,
yeah.
They sold out to a German company. They're owned by Germans. Anheuser-Busch has not been owned by the United States for like the last 10 years. I was like, I think you idiots forget that.
I don't see the outrage.
Look who you're talking to that's going up in arms about that. I don't think they know that, JT.
Oh, probably not.
It's America's beer. Okay.
Yeah. But these are the same idiots that are like, it's like, we're manly men like Bud Light. It's like, motherfucker, you're the same one that's sitting there drinking a light beer to watch your calories because you're weight. And you drink chamradas and shit like that. Like, you drink sissy-ass drinks. They're like, no, it's beer. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I drink beer once in a blue moon, but beer's not a manly drink anymore. Like,
beer tastes like ass. Like
if you want to pretend that you're a manly man, you'll drink whiskey and shit like that. Beers is basically just a drink for anybody and everybody. Like I had a dude, we went to a party one time, he's like, you ain't a real man until you drink beer. No. That's if you want to put hair on your chest, you'll drink some fucking whiskey. Oh, whiskey's for pussies. Yeah, that's probably 2 shots of a certain whiskey can get you drunk off your ass compared to where you're going to need like 7-8 beers just to get a buzz.
Oh, I found something deadly in the liquor store last time. I've been hearing people talk about how good it is. The what's it? Old Smoky Moonshine. But they make whiskey too.
Oh yeah, the fake moonshine.
The caramel. It's whiskey. It's their whiskey, but it's a caramel, something salted caramel or something like that. But it tastes exactly like butterscotch candy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
That's what cracks me up. Like when they started coming out with moonshine, they're like, "Oh, this is the real stuff." No, it's not.
No, it's the regulated
stuff.
stuff.
It is like no, like because the real moonshine's proof is way too high for what the FDA will allow.
Real moonshine puts you on your ass real quick.
I was like, if you like.
Yeah, Steve, it's
Popcorn Sutton would laugh at this shit that they call moonshine that they're selling in stores.
Let me find a picture.
It's basically water. It's like, what do you mean? I was like, because real moonshine, you're not going to drink that entire bottle and just be like, oh, I'm only a little buzzed. Real moonshine will put you on your ass after a couple shots.
There you go, Steve. It tastes like butterscotch candy.
And that's like the show Moonshiners. Everyone's like, oh, that's real. No. A real true moonshiner is not going to put their shit out on the public just for anybody to see. I mean, that'd be like going up to PJ's and be like, hey, you want to put your catnip production on television? You
Right.
want to do that.
Oh, of course I would.
He said,
Catnip. Wink, wink.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could just imagine going to the store and seeing PJ's face slapped on a bag. America's best catnip. Brought to you by PJ's.
I mean, yeah. Makes sense.
I think I just carded on that website. You probably haven't been carded in a long time, am I right? Since you lost hair? I did remove a farm because I found like kind of a good spot to do grapes if you're interested.
Where's that? Because I was about to build up a homestead.
Here, I'll drive over there.
It's not by me, is it?
Where are you?
By 12, like across from the shop.
Oh, no. I didn't even know it was a place you could build.
Well, it is and it isn't. It has all of their demo stuff, so it kind of looks pretty run down.
Oh, that across from the shop, that's where the stuff spawns in that you buy, so you can't build there.
Oh, it doesn't spawn in at the shop?
No, it spawns in across the street in a little fenced-in area.
Yeah, but there's also this empty field
Oh.
just south of 12. Alright, fine. Alright, where are you
Here you go.
talking about?
I'm here. I'll hop out so you can hop in it.
So, PJs, have you bought a demolition online yet?
No, it's on my wish list though.
I've seen that. 'cause it's
Demolition online?
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I've tried looking up. I really haven't seen a whole lot of videos to see if it's really worth that kind of fucking money.
Yeah, me either.
I was like, you know, like it looks cool, like the stuff they're putting out, but I mean, for fucking almost $35, like
Right. Like it's gotta be pretty sick. I mean 6 Days in Fallujah just came out as well, so I'd rather get
That
that
looks
than-
awesome as shit.
what
yeah,
is it?
no.
6 Days in Fallujah.
What's that?
Is it first person shoot? Yeah, it's first person shoot.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It
It's
looks
like the initial invasion into Iraq in like
Yeah.
2004.
and the graphics
supposed to
look
be like-
freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the most realistic type of thing. Like Ready or Not, I thought that was more realistic than Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
This is more realistic than
Mhm.
Ready or Not.
It's supposed to
Huh.
be intense.
That was
Yeah.
the
But you
advance,
have all this open area, and then these fields here, you can put your grapes in and just take them all the way back.
What, like 31, 32?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
This is
Alright.
an idea. If you don't like it,
No,
Tony
no,
can
I
take
like
it.
it.
But I
No,
was
I
looking
can
for
set up
long,
shop here.
straight fields, and these look like the best shot with a chunk of land next to it.
Okay.
But you do you. I was just
No, I think that makes sense. If you can figure out the combining the fields, is that what you're
Oh
having
yeah,
an
we
issue
can
with?
do that.
All right.
It's
Yeah, I'd be fine
so
with that.
like if
I
you
just
look
had my eyes on all
over.
that corn over there because I was like, ooh.
So you see the field next to 32 on the map.
Yeah.
That we can't buy, and there's a collision there, so I can't. I can move the collision back, but I can't figure out how to make that land buyable so we can actually use it for shit. Because like, there's a huge chunk over there by my house, next to 3, that I could use for shops and shit. But I can't. I can push the collision back, but I can't make it buyable so I can work on it. And I think, I don't know why it's like that, but when I opened up the map in Giant's Air, the ground's see-through. So I imagine that's the issue. Why? Because I can't see the farmland, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll work on it more. It was just kind of like a last-minute thing, just to switch it up. 'Cause I felt like it was getting boring doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Brandon, now you're here. You're gonna have to explain what your
Is that gonna be
post
enough?
on Wednesday was.
Yeah, that'll be enough grapes.
Oh, that's more than what we had last time.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
And like I said, if I can figure it out, I'm gonna work on it this week. If I can figure it out, we can extend it where that green spot is.
All right.
But everything's
So
ready to harvest, so.
All right. I'll take this. I'll set up shop here. I'll put a garage and whatnot just to get going.
Guessing Tony has claimed down there. I need to figure out a spot for. Ooh, that might work.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind
What?
fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much.
I don't have permission for this building.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently,
Your credit was not good enough. They denied you.
Yeah, apparently. What the hell, man?
no exposure, I just wanna be a loner.
What you? Oh, gotta make you. Oh, I gave you the admin one again.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
There you go. You're promoted to farm manager. You should be able to do it now.
Oh, boy. Thank you.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere.
You posted a picture on Wednesday in your story, and you said something about being spicy. I have no clue what I was looking at. I looked at it twice, and I looked at it for a good 5 minutes each time, and I could not for the life of me figure out what in the hell you were talking about, or even what the hell was in the picture.
Oh, dude, that looks so fucking badass. Reese's with Reese Puffs inside of it.
I wish the vid didn't ruin me for Reese cups,
Why?
because I really like Reese cups, and then ever since I had the vid, the stuff, the peanut butter in the Reese's peanut butter cups don't taste the same anymore.
Huh.
I've gotten
that's
my
why you-
taste back for everything else except that. Regular peanut butter, if I have a peanut butter sandwich, it tastes fine. But if I just eat take a spoon of peanut butter and it tastes off. It tastes almost like piney, like how pine trees smell.
Well, see, what that is that's God's way of telling you to quit fucking eating them so I can have them all.
No, because my favorite freaking candy of all time are the Reese's white chocolate peanut butter eggs.
Ew.
What are you saying ill for? Those are amazing.
White chocolate. The best thing Reese's has ever done was the all peanut butter cups.
No, I like the chocolate.
I don't know. The all peanut butter cups is literally the greatest thing they've ever done.
The Ninja Turtle, or they just put out a Ninja Turtle cereal, and it's apple cinnamon, and I'm kind of anything apple cinnamon, I'm on board.
Like Apple Jacks.
Yeah. Well, these things, when the youngest one was little, she had these little apple puff snacks, and they were so good. Like I would eat them on her. But they were like in the baby food section. And so when I saw it was cinnamon apple and Ninja Turtles, I was like, you know what? I'll try it. And it's got marshmallows in it, but it tastes exactly like those little apple cinnamon puffs. It's so good.
So, like, to go show you how old and somewhat under the rock I am, I didn't know, like, it came out with a thing called cereal bars.
You
And
didn't know
I tried. No, I didn't. Like, if I do anything with cereal, like, I just go straight to my Frosted Flakes, grab my Frosted Flakes, and that's it. A buddy of mine got a box of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal bars. Them motherfuckers are fucking good.
Yeah, they've been out for a while.
Yeah, that's what he said. I literally didn't. Like, the only time you'll see me at this cereal aisle is just like I like beeline straight towards the Frosted Flakes.
Roger that,
Grab it,
Brent.
I'm gone.
I'm a bit bummed because my favorite adult cereal, because you know when you're an adult you can't eat the sugary stuff. They made Raisin Bran with the dried banana flakes in it.
See, I can't
I loved it, and I don't think they make it anymore. I haven't seen it anywhere, at least.
like Frosted Flakes is my ultimate favorite. That's my go-to no matter what. But then I like Cheerios. You know, throw a little sugar in there, just a little bit, not too much.
Oh yeah, you got to.
And then
Or you can get the flavored Cheerios, like they have the frosted Cheerios, and they have
the honey
apples
Cheerios
or
are
the
actually
cinnamon
pretty good.
apple Cheerios. Those
Yeah.
are pretty good.
I used to buy like the honey Cheerios and just like eat that dry. But then like my third favorite would be Captain Crunch. I love Captain Crunch, but
what?
you know,
Always good.
destroys the roof of your mouth after a while.
The damn berries,
Yeah.
man. So good, but the berries will fuck your top of your mouth up.
And then
And they had the Oops All Berries, which is just total annihilation.
you had Cocoa Puffs.
Never was really in the Cocoa Puffs. The
Now, see,
Cookie
like,
Crisp, but though.
Yeah. Now see, I like Fruit Loops, but the bad thing with like Fruit Loops is like that was one of them deals where you anything you had like immediately go brush your teeth, because if you didn't, like if you waited more than 5 minutes, the aftertaste was just absolutely so fucking horrible.
Mini wheats are pretty amazing too.
Frosted mini wheats.
Oh yeah, that's what frosted mini wheats.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't have those not frosted. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
Fruity
just
Pebbles.
want
Yeah,
it.
Fruity Pebbles
Unless
like
you
was
just
the
want
goat back in the day.
I mean, unless you just want to pretend you're like a bird just eating, you know, unfrosted mini wheats. That's what I imagine that's like. Nasty
Yeah.
and everything.
Yep.
Dude, I was going flipping through Facebook the other day and they brought up like one of those 90s nostalgia page. They were talking about like all the foods and snacks and shit from back in the day. Like I forgot all about Doritos 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of that shit, it was
Mhm.
like, fuck, like I forgot all about it. Then I was like, man, that shit was good. Like, why the fuck did they stop making it?
Because you forgot about it.
I guess, like, I forgot all about, like, when the colored ketchup was the big thing, like purple.
Yeah, I remember that. They had purple and green ketchup.
Yeah, I was like,
Nasty.
I forgot all about that shit. I was like, oh, damn.
I don't even like ketchup, and I remember that one.
Like, it was so hard to bring yourself to eat, like, purple ketchup.
Yeah.
I hate ketchup, but I'm a fan of purple. And even I was like, I ain't trying that shit.
I don't know, like there's just something that like it's just gonna taste like ketchup, but the color's like I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna get like deathly ill if I
Grape
taste
nuts?
it.
What the hell? I came across one. 'Cause I follow a couple of them on Instagram. They posted a picture of all the the see-through colored plastic technology we had back in the day. And it was like technology really did peak then. Like damn right, all that shit was awesome back in the day. You had a clear colored see-through phone or shit. You were the shit.
Or the camera.
Or the computer.
Oh yeah.
The old Macs with the blue
Old
backs.
Macs, Yep.
We had 2 of them in computer lab. Everybody used to fight over who got to use them.
But you know what? You ain't a real OG until you've played the original Oregon Trail on the floppy disk.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Very
done
true.
that.
That's how you're the real OG. And you ain't even a more real OG until you've beaten the game.
Now, you know what? Back in the day when when we were in elementary school, everybody was fighting to like finish early so they could go play that. Now that would be like a punishment in today's school. Like, oh, you were talking during class, go play Oregon Trail on the computer, the old floppy disk one. Yeah.
They were like, ma'am, my character was born as a boy. Can I turn it into a girl?
Right.
Yes, little Johnny.
This
I'm
game
so
doesn't
offended.
have
This
they,
game
them
keeps
pronouns.
this game keeps referring to me as a him. My pronouns are Z-Zep.
This game didn't ask my permission if I wanted to die by disease.
I'm actually need to have vaccines.
This game says I have syphilis.
Parents come in. You're having my child play an anti-vax game? How dare you?
Yeah. We are a vaccination household.
Beat that game one time, and I probably could never do it again.
I just liked going hunting. That was it.
Press the little space bar to shoot the little ball.
Yeah.
Them buffalo, they were so big fucking animals. They sure do move fast in that game. I hated it because you know what that reminded me? It reminded me of the duck hunt game. Like I felt like every time I missed, I was just waiting for that smart ass fucking dog to just pop up and laugh at me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh yeah, Pastor, and then you try shooting him, and he's just sitting there laughing at you as you do.
Yeah. Fucking asshole. He's like, haha, you suck. Well, not dip there, Sherlock. I'm only fucking 5. Bad thing is a lot of these kids nowadays don't even remember the old LimeWire.
You know, these
Where you were able to download like 10 songs before you got a huge virus that just destroyed your computer.
Yeah, risking your computer one song at a time.
Totally worth it.
All because they took advantage of the fact that Rhapsody was getting sued. A lot of people don't remember back in the days when you got the fucking computer and you had like a pinball game on there.
Mm-hmm. Remember the pipe screensaver?
Yep. It was called Space Cadet Pinball. And you had Minesweep, you know, the game that nobody fucking knew how to play. You just press buttons praying like hell you didn't hit the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I Googled that one time
Ski-free.
asking if anybody's ever beat it, and it couldn't actually give me a definitive answer. It didn't say that nobody hasn't beaten it. It just wouldn't say if they had. Then fucking, then yo-yos were like real fucking huge there for a while. Like everybody had a fucking yo-yo.
Mm-hmm. It had to be what was that brand? Brand that made the Fireball. It had to be that brand. If it was one of those generic knockoff yo-yos, you were made fun of.
It had to be the one that light up.
No, this was there was a certain brand. I can't even remember it now. It's how dumb it was.
Yeah.
It had to be that certain brand of yo-yo, and if it wasn't that brand, it wouldn't light up. They made different models.
Yeah.
And like I had one that was the Fireball.
What was popular here was the ones that they made that had the lights in it that would light up when they would spin. If you didn't have one of those, you were the nerd.
Yomega.
Yeah.
Oh, God, they still make them.
And you weren't cool unless you were wearing your Janko jeans.
I had knockoff Jinko jeans. So I wasn't cool.
I had, oh, you fucking nerd. I was the cool kid. I had the real Jinko jeans. Then the Adidas fucking shorts. You know, you just unzip them and turn them into shorts.
Oh, those were amazing. I wish they made a comeback.
And then you get in trouble by your mom because you like it never fails. You'd always lose the bottom half.
I wore those to my sister's wedding. I had a pair of khakis that did that. So, like, I walked out. I was wearing khakis. My mother wouldn't pay any attention to me. Then, come time to reception, I had taken the little legs off. So I was sitting there in shorts and airwalks.
You're like, I remember you weren't cool unless you had like spiked hair with like 10,000 pounds of fucking mousse and gel and hairspray. Wearing the oversized Tommy Hilfiger like sweatshirt with Jinko jeans.
Those were the days.
Yes, they were. And you weren't cool unless you were walking around school throwing the X down at your crotch saying, suck it.
If you didn't do it to the teacher, you had no balls.
Yep. And you also weren't cool unless you were going around and saying, do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
By the way, 27 years ago today, Austin 316 was born. Austin 316 says, I just whipped your ass. Fun fact. Brandon's not here, so I have to spit the fun facts at you.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Fun fact, duck's fart is not only a tasty delicacy, but it's an actual alcoholic beverage shot. Bitch.
Fun fact, the alcoholic beverage known as a duck fart does not actually taste like a duck fart.
Nope. I like real, authentic duck farts.
You've just been fobbed.
Yeah, I stick the straw up the rectum. Suck. Nothing like authentic tendency. That was not a duck fart, bitch.
Yes, I didn't know Xbox controllers didn't come with a cable. The wireless ones. I thought they came with like a USB cable to charge them or something. Nope.
Really?
Yeah, because the company reached out to me. They actually sent it to me. They never even like I signed the contract, and they never said, "Oh, well, we shipped it out to you" or anything. It just showed up one day or yesterday. It looks freaking awesome. I'll give it credit for that. But I was like, when I opened it, I was like, shouldn't there be like a USB cable or something? None. Just comes. They did provide batteries, so I guess they got that going for them.
There's actually a lot of things that, like a lot of electronic companies that sell shit like that, they're starting to do that. They won't put in the
Apple.
cable. Yeah, a lot of them will do that, so that way you have to go back and like pay for the cable and shit like that.
Yeah. So I was looking into getting like one of those little USB Bluetooth dongles, and every one I read, people were just bitching about the connectivity for them. So I asked Monty, and he said he used to use them, but he recommended the Microsoft wireless adapter. Mr. SD40, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the flock. So that's like $27, and I was hoping to get like something Bluetooth, because that way I can hook my phone to my computer too and use that Intel Unison stuff to just copy pictures off my phone right onto my computer instead of having to use a secondary program. And he sent me one. It was like $30 that could do it, but he's like, you still have issues with. So I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I could just get a cord and do it, but I really have no clue. There's no point of really having a wireless controller that's wired, though.
I just love the fact that we're finally getting more than one internet provider in this town.
Must be. I hope that we get freaking fiber optic sometime soon.
Dude, they are having a fiber optic war in St. Joe. They got 4 companies installing fiber optic right now, and they plan on bringing 3 more in. But here's the dumb thing. So, like, they got a company called Bluebird that's running fiber optics. Well, they're running fiber optics for AT&T, because AT&T owns Bluebird. But now AT&T's going to bring fiber optics to St. Joe. But instead of using the line that they've already paid for that's in the ground, they're installing another set of lines. Like, they got that right now. They got 30 different contractors in St. Joe installing fiber optic for different companies.
I don't know if I said that yet or not.
And it's so bad. Like, when they did all these biddings, they bid it so high. That way, when they hit utility burrowing underground, they just keep going. And then the company just sends a check for all the damages.
I'd be glad for any fiber optic around here. To be honest with you, any would be great. We don't have any.
Right now at my house, the only one I can get right now, which they just fired it up 2 days ago. We finally got the letter saying it's now available. Is a United Fiber. But that's what sucks. Like, they're doing sections of towns, and of course we're like the southeast part of town, so we're kind of like part of the dead last.
Well, they passed a bill last year, I believe, here in Delaware. They were putting out a bunch of money to run fiber optics throughout the state, and I haven't seen anything come of that yet.
But see, like, that don't make sense. Like, it should only cost the state like $40. Like 2 feet and you're through the whole state. I thought that was good. It's okay. I was going to make a joke the other day about, you going to see the car show. I was like, what? They have more than 3 highway patrol in the whole state?
I think they have actually 7 troops. 7 different troop barracks set up. That was crazy, because that was the first time like I I don't know if they've opened it up previously. I'm pretty sure they have, but I haven't seen anything where they actually let you go through the academy, like tour the academy and everything. And I was talking to the he's one of the guys who I can't remember what he called himself. Basically, one of the trainers, and he said that this year, this past year, they had 8 people drop out. 7 of them dropped out day 1. It's like, damn.
Oh yeah, they're
Like he said, they show up on the first day. They take their phone, their keys, everything. The only way people can contact them is through the actual instructors. They give out their number to the families, and if anything happens, they need a hold of them. They call them, and then they'll get the cadets on the phone. It's like worse than the military.
Hey.
Good Lord. And they were talking about they had a couple of people in the most recent group that came from other states, and he was like, it really depends on what state they come from and what their academy is like. He goes, but most times they, they'll fast track them from certain states, but other states they have to go through the whole thing all over again. It depends on the academy type. If it's a state academy, he said it's a 50-50 shot on whether you get a fast track or if you have to do the whole program. But if it's anything like a city academy or anything, you gotta go through the whole process.
It's funny because like all my buddies that work for PD, they're like, JT, you should come join us. Like you should come join the PD. It's like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I'm fat now. I really don't feel like running. Kind of shit. It's like, no, it's okay. Like you could like do schooling at night and train with us during the day. It's like, yeah, but I don't know.
He put a pin in it quickly for me when he said that by the end of training you'll have to run 10 miles consecutively. Like no stopping, just 10 miles. Just go. I was like, nope, that ain't never happening.
Yeah, fuck that. Like it's not. I mean, here's the thing. Like it's easy to catch crooks in this town. Half them are on meth and crack. So if they take off running, just give it a couple minutes. Go to the local crack house. Most likely they're going to be there. But our judicial system's fucked up. So like, have these people, they'll arrest them Friday night and they're back out Monday morning. Like it was so bad. Like I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's a detective. He said there's one guy in town, particularly they have arrested 72 times in a 2-year span. And the judge is extremely pissed at him because they put a warrant out for the arrest. He's like, I'm not going to go get him. He goes, what do you fucking mean you're not going to go get him? He goes, I'm not going to go get him. He's like, well, that's your job. He goes, yeah. He goes, it's my job to catch bad guys. He goes, it's your job to put bad guys away. He goes, so when you don't do your job, I'm not going to do my job. He's like, wait a minute. He goes, this dude has been arrested 72 times in a 2-year span. 72. He said, I'm not doing it. You can find somebody else.
So there's a guy in town. I don't know if he's even still around anymore, but up to a couple years ago, once he got hungry, he'd go do something to get arrested just so he can spend the weekend in jail, so he'd have a place to sleep and food.
What's it like this?
He'd been arrested. I think he was on like his 56th arrest a couple of years ago, and that's what my dad knew of him, and he's like, yeah, anytime, ever since his wife passed away, anytime he gets hungry, he'll go and get himself locked up so he can have a couple meals and a place to sleep, and then he's
Like,
back
you
out
could-
on the road.
Like, you can literally get away with murder in this town. So, like, this dude... Okay, so this guy gets arrested for being in a stolen vehicle. It's his 10th time being arrested for stealing vehicles. He goes to jail Friday, gets out. The judge lets him post, gets out Monday morning. He literally steals another vehicle within a couple hours, runs a stop sign, gets in a wreck, and kills a guy. He was sentenced to like 2 years of prison and like 8 years of probation. I was like, what? Like, how do you get that? Like, the dude's a compulsive thief, car thief. You let him out anyways, knowing that. The dude runs a stop sign and a stolen vehicle that he just stole after getting out of jail 2 hours ago. Crashes and kills a guy. And then you sentence him 2 years of jail time and 8 years of probation. Well, the 2 years with time spent and good behavior, he's probably going to get out 12, 13 months. One girl, she shook her baby to death because she was tired of it crying. She just got 3 years of probation. I was like, damn, this is literally... Of course, I mean, Jesse James was killed in this town, and Bob Ford got away with it.
The guy that builds bikes is dead?
Yeah. I guess he doesn't
What, the
build
Orange
bikes.
Orange County chopper guy?
No, West Coast Choppers. Or no, yeah, West Coast Choppers.
Yeah, Orange
No,
County
that's
was the
that's what I
Puddles.
The Tuttles.
Yeah.
Which that whole family just went batshit crazy against each other.
Yeah. Kind of happens when the old guy's a fucking dick.
And let's face it, everybody hated Polly Senior and Polly Junior. The only
Mikey.
fucking reason people watch that show was Mikey. The weird, nerdy, fat brother that just rode a scooter.
That just love life.
That just loved life, did give two shits, wanted absolutely nothing to do with the drama of the brother and the dad.
Well, last I heard, because I followed Junior on Facebook. Last I heard, there was a huge falling out. And, Junior and Mikey weren't even talking to Senior anymore. Like, they weren't even part of his life at all. I don't know if that's changed or not, but that was a few years ago.
Actually, the last anybody's heard is nobody's talking to anybody anymore in that family.
Mm.
They've all three split their own ways, don't want nothing to do with each other. Basically said, if you fucking die, I don't even want to hear about your funeral.
Mm.
I miss the good old days of watching those shows all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I miss the one. Speaking of Jesse James, the one he had where they take. What was the name of that damn show? They would take a car and they had to build
Extreme Customs.
No. Like they would
They would modify it into doing like dumb shit, stuff like that.
Yeah, Monster Garage.
Yeah, like they would take like a.
They took that school bus and made it into a pontoon boat.
Yeah, or they took that '64 Impala and put like a cannon on it.
That was an awesome show.
But you know what? Like, I can't stand the dude. I mean, the motherfucker was married to Sandra Bullock. Cheated on her with like the ugliest women in the world.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that at all. Like, I'm pretty sure the one chick, like the very first chick he cheated on her with, I think she's like one of the people that like wanted to turn herself into a lizard. Like she's the one that had like surgical horns put in her forehead and had her tongue split and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you probably should have expected it out of him. Just saying.
I just don't know how the fuck you get a woman like Sandra Bullock to begin with. Like, I would never in a million years expect them two to be together. Like, you got America's Sweetheart, and then you got Jesse James.
America's douchebag.
And, like, all of America wanted to kill him when they found out he cheated on her.
Guess I'm not American because I really don't care.
This Trick My Truck. Dude, that show was so fucking fake. It's not even funny.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's the one where it was like Pimp My Ride with semi trucks.
Yeah, and it was I know exactly. They were based out in Joplin. I've been to that shop before. The only person on that show that was real was the owner. Like, everybody else was complete actors. And old boy,
Jamel, how are you?
that famous, it says get to his head and didn't think he had to pay taxes and this and that. And failed to pay his real employees that were doing the actual real work.
That Diesel Brothers show was pretty good.
But see, that's like Pimp My Ride. The truth finally came out about that. You know, they made it out like, you know, they customized all of these cars. Well, the problem was with the customizations they did, no insurance company would put insurance on these cars.
Not to mention they didn't fix under the hood or anything.
Yeah, no, they did not fix the hood, you know, motor, none of that shit. So they still never fixed the actual problem. Then the cars weren't legal to even be on the road. So basically, yeah, they just fucked them. And twice, it finally came out twice that they fucked up a car so bad that they actually had to go to a junkyard and find a one that looked like it and get it.
And then the one caught fire or something.
Yeah. And of course, I never felt you had to exhibit. What's up, guys? My name's Exhibit.
What the fuck was that?
You don't remember Exhibit? The host?
Yeah, but I don't remember him going. You just went like DMX.
Oh, yeah,
Exhibit!
He had the raspy, deep voice.
Not that bad.
Oh, yeah. Sound like he had a unicorn in his throat.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Chrome Shop Mafia. They're still in business, but they lost a lot of people because they fucked over a shit ton of people.
Well, that one truck that was on there is still tours, I believe. Like, it's still out on the road. Like, it goes to, like, all the truck shows and everything.
Oh, a lot of those trucks. I mean, the trucks that they did, like, those trucks really, truly did get fixed up. But it was by the actual people that worked there, not the idiots that were on TV. And they said what was even worse, what really did the show in was the fact that not only did all the employees have to do the trucks that were for the show, but they said and I've been down there and seen it, normally when they're not filming, every single one of those bays has like 3 trucks sitting in them at all times getting worked on. He said, so it was bad enough that these guys actually had to like do the work on the trucks for the show. But it wasn't like, oh, they got done with that, hey, it's time to call a day. Like, no, some of those guys were working 16, 18-hour days. And finally, they kind of got enough of it because they weren't getting paid extra to do the trucks. They're like, you know, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, we're not working these long hours for like no money. We're done.
Showbiz.
Pretty much.
I'm pretty good, man. Thanks for asking.
But the owner also got in a lot of trouble because he was selling shit as actual chrome products, and when in reality it was just chrome plastic.
That's that Chrome Shop Mafia chrome.
Like he'd have all the products he'd have out on display, you know, was real metal and shit like that, real chrome. But that's not what was getting put on the trucks.
I have
People
no
were
interest
spending,
in
like,
Chicago
thousands
PD. Like
of
I tried
dollars,
watching Chicago Fire, I couldn't get
when
into
in
it.
reality they were just getting plastic.
Anything Chicago, I have no interest in.
Hi.
Oh, hello, Brandon.
Oh, not cockmouth.
Okay, I and bye.
No, it's not here.
Yeah, you didn't say anything.
No.
Good.
Mm.
Oh, I meant to say something earlier, JT. Did you see CM Punk's promo?
No, I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
Mike, I tuned in just to watch it, just to watch that, and he went off.
Yeah, they said get ready for a big explosion.
He said the head of Warner Brothers Discovery, was it David Zasloff or something like that? He's like, he calls me One Bill Phil because I'm the one true article in a world of counterfeit bucks. Take a shot at the young bucks, and at the end he goes, "No, for those of you here tonight, think I owe you an apology. I'm sorry that the only thing softer than the rest of you, or you're softer than the wrestlers you like," or something like that. I was like, shit.
Yeah. I'm surprised he just doesn't straight up legit retire.
He's more newsworthy now than what he was back in WWE. I mean,
Yeah.
that whole brawl. It's the only thing that the wrestling like news shows and everything could talk about for months. Even he was out for 10 months. It was 9 or 10 months, and people were still, everything he did, they were talking about.
I mean, that's how he's always been. You know, even back in
Not
WWE.
that bad in WWE. Like he farted like around the corner from a WWE show, and they're reporting it. It's like, good lord.
I mean, I don't know. Right before he left WWE, I mean, he was selling out shows that he wasn't even going to be at, just because people thought it was rumored that he was going to be at these episodes, and so everybody was, you know, WWE was selling out shows like crazy just for the fact that people thought maybe CM Punk would actually show up that night. Especially anytime that AJ was going to wrestle. You know, they're like, oh, if AJ's there, you know, CM's going to be there.
Still cracks me up the story when they were filming that the movie about Paige, and they were doing her and AJ's match, and everybody was chanting CM Punk, so The Rock had to come out because the Rock was like the producer of it or something. The Rock had to come out, and he tried calling him on the phone, and CM Punk's like, dude, I had just left my apartment. I was taking his dog Larry for a walk. He goes, I come back into a bunch of missed calls and a bunch of text messages like, dude, why didn't you pick up the phone?
Fuck, I remember when they were excuse me. They were doing one of the pay-per-views in Chicago. And at one point they thought they were going to have to actually do it at Soldier Field because so many people thought that was going to be CM Punk's big return. And he showed up, but it was just basically saying, hey, like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm going to UFC.
And he got his ass whipped and he's back in wrestling.
Yeah, because, I mean, fuck, I remember, you know, AJ, they came down to Kansas City, and everybody knew AJ was wrestling that night. And, like, they sold that match out in, like, seconds. So many people thought CM Punk was going to be there. And, nope, wasn't there. But I tell you what was cool, there was one night we went to SmackDown. And we stopped in at Quick Trip in Platte City.
Have a good night, Steve.
And Natalia was in Quick Trip.
She gets so much shit, but I think she's
Yeah.
more entertaining than most of the female wrestlers they have.
Tell you the truth, she was like the nicest person ever. Because like me and my buddy were in there, we're like, we knew who she was, but we didn't want her knowing that we knew. Like, we didn't want to be one of them people. She finally came over, she goes, yes, I'm her. She goes, it's okay. She goes, you can ask for an autograph and take pictures if you want. She's like, you don't have to be shy. We're like, well, no, we just like, you know, you just got done wrestling and stuff. We don't want to bother you. She goes, oh, no. She goes, it was her and, fuck, who else? Sheamus and somebody else. Sheamus and the other person was waiting out in the car. They were heading to the airport to fly out. But she actually called Tice. She called Ty on the phone and let us talk to him, too. Because that was like right after he got that serious injury. But she's like, in person, she's fucking badass. Like, she's cool.
So I met Jerry the King Lawler. He was like, this was back when I was a kid. He actually took a couple minutes to talk to me while we signed an autograph and everything. And then I met Georgiano Steele, but by that time he was so far gone, like he signed it and off I went. And as he was, because Georgiano Steele really wasn't talking, and Sergeant Slaughter was sitting next to him. And Sergeant Slaughter was being a dick to me because all I did was say hi to him, and he basically told me not to talk to him unless I pay for his autograph. Of course, he was a heel, so it could have been him just playing up the character. But Hacksaw Jim Duggan was sitting next to him, told him to stop being an asshole, grabbed my paper, and he was like, I'll sign it for free. And then he signed it. He goes, what are you going to do? Are you going to sign it or not? And Sergeant Slaughter just went, fine. And he signed it.
Well, see, like, the cool thing with, like, anytime they come to Kansas City is me and my buddy, a friend of ours, he's actually very good friends with the guy that actually sets up, you know, the location, sets up the event. So we actually get family seating, which is part of the arena that never gets shown on TV. And so, like, we go there, then, of course, we get backstage passes. Like, we got to meet Undertaker and Brock Lesnar when they did the big brawl behind stage. Hulk Hogan was there, but I've just never been a big Hulk Hogan fan.
What are you talking about, brother?
It's all about, ooh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, everybody's like, you're weird, you know. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm just not a big
There's
fan.
a lot of people, like, that around our age are just really not Hulk fans. Like, the generation that grew up with NWO, like, it was all about Hall and Nash. Hulk Hogan was just kind of there.
Yeah.
Nobody tuned in to watch a Hulk Hogan, or excuse me, Hollywood Hogan match. Everybody was watching everything else the NWO was doing.
Pretty much.
But no, my stepmom's daughter is she went to school with a guy who currently works for WWE, and he was like he's going to France or something next year, and he invited her, all expenses paid, and I'm sitting and my dad was like, yeah, you shouldn't have told Kyle that. I was like, yeah, tell her to give me some tickets, man. Like, even if she's not interested, just place them interested. She get me some front row seats or something, because he works for the promotions department. Like, give me some tickets.
Yeah, like it's funny because like he'll call us up. He's like, yeah, he goes. Go. Of course now it's T-Mobile Center. It used to be Sprint Center, but he's like,
They're so
just go down.
expensive.
He goes, just go down to the arena. He goes, tell him your name. He goes, we'll have tickets down there waiting for you.
Even for a house show, the house show that was here in Salisbury, it was like a couple $100 a ticket. I was like, what the? It's a house show. It's not even gonna be on TV.
They must not like you because every time they do a house show here, it's like $15.
Not here. It was 100 and like I looked at tickets, even like the first row in the stadium when like not on the floor but in the stadium sitting, the first row was like 100 and I think $30. All the front row seats were like 200, but you get a special chair or something for a house show.
Yeah, it was $15 every time they done it down here at the Civic Arena. But like I said, I couldn't even tell you what the price of the actual like tickets were because we've always got in for free.
Let me put it this way: the tickets down in the two recent times they were down there in Salisbury were more expensive than when my brother went to actual Raw and SmackDown tapings. He went to Philadelphia for one and Baltimore for the other. And the SmackDown he went to is when Ozzy released the album, and he was there. He played one of the songs live at the SmackDown taping. And his tickets then were cheaper than what a house show is now down Salisbury. It's like, what the even the new AEW show, like they're going to be up in New Jersey, so I was like, it's only like an hour and a half away, so I was like, all right, let me see how much tickets are there. $130, and that's for the back row of the floor seating.
Damn.
It's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, it's dumb how expensive some of that shit gets.
It's dumb how expensive everything is these days. Inflation.
Very much. Like I said, that was the only thing I was, grateful for is that, our buddy could get us in. So I was like, fuck that. And it's amazing though, because like they always show, like you expect like the whole arena to be sold out. And the part that's on camera, yeah, they make sure them seats are filled, but yeah, the family side of the arenas,
Hard cam.
there's hardly ever anybody there.
It's hard cam side.
Like we could sit there and like we can move. They got like one section completely behind the video and soundboard. Like they got it tarped off to where nobody can sit there. But other than that, you can sit wherever you want. Well, Kitty Cat, what do you think of the new map?
Oh shit.
It's getting there. I got some work to do over at my place, but
I have a ton of work to do.
yeah, I'm just like,
I'm just harvesting shit because I went inside every field to be ready to harvest with different stuff. So
oh, okay.
I'm
I'm just getting my harvesting stuff right now.
Oh, I figured he was buying his RV and his trash cans.
No, I'm classing it up. I feel like I got a promotion.
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 Yeah.
He's the
Just for-
he's the head of the grape department. Everything's got to be purple.
Yeah,
And then-
I mean, my last time was... Oh, shit, I should have done that, huh?
and then he'll do like grapes 2 times. Like, yeah, I want to write myself out of the budget on this one.
Jesus.
Just not feeling grapey about it anymore. He's like, I kind of miss the old rundown RV and my campsites.
Ah, shit, I missed the turn again.
Probably don't know what you're doing tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
I'm game for whatever tomorrow. What did you do?
Took the wrong turn. Still getting
Okay.
used to the map.
See a tractor busting a Yui in the field up ahead.
Yeah, I couldn't back up. There's a car behind me.
I know
You're the
there's
bigger
a
person. Fuck them.
Yeah.
map release for the Hunter.
Yeah, Australia just got released.
Has kangaroos.
I'm not gonna shoot a kangaroo.
I fucking will. Light his ass up. It's either him or me.
So that kangaroo comes and whoops the shit out of your ass.
Someone put a picture of a deer next to a kangaroo. It was like a kangaroo is just a deer that did hard time. It looked it's crazy how similar they look from like the shoulders up.
Man, I tell you what, there used to on Netflix. They used to have a show called
I need a drink.
Outback Trucker.
Yeah,
What?
it's on Netflix. Or it used to be.
Yeah. I tell you what, like you see pictures of kangaroos, then you see one like on the show, and then you watch them hit a fucking kangaroo. Boy, it fucks them things up.
Yeah, it sure does.
You're like, oh, like kangaroo, like you'll fuck that kangaroo up, and then you see all the fucking damage it does to a truck. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like some people are like, I'd rather hit a fucking cow than a kangaroo.
Like, no. No, you wouldn't.
They said, you know, cow obviously is going to have like impact damage just because of its weight. They said what's so bad about kangaroos, not only are they so heavy, but they're light enough that they get flung around everywhere. They actually do a lot more damage. They're like cow, like you know you hit a cow, like you're gonna fuck up your bumper and shit like that, and you know shit like. Hopefully not tear up your motor and stuff. They said the kangaroos, boy. They said they're heavy enough to do a lot of damage, but they're light enough that once the truck hits them, it just kind of flings their body everywhere.
Yep.
But here's the crazy part I never knew about fucking Australia until I watched that show. Like, you know, you always hear Australia, you hear the outback just be like bone dry. 24/7, 365. And then they're up there and like, oh, it's rainy season and it's flooding its ass off, raining
Yeah.
like every day. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I never heard about it raining in Australia growing up.
Only in like the northwestern part
Yeah.
of the rainy season,
Yeah.
which is pretty insane.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you didn't know that growing up because like growing up, you always just straight up thought of the outback like desert and hot heat. The only thing you ever imagined Australia looked like.
Mhm.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What's
Welcome back.
next?
Welcome back. Welcome back, Carter.
Anybody else remember the Mesa song, Welcome Back?
Mace, yeah.
That was my jam back in high school. Welcome, welcome back.
The only thing I hate about like watching Australia shows though is like growing up, you know, Steve Irwin's like the most badass motherfucker of all time. But then you start watching Australia shows and realize that that's just how every fucking Australian is.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like,
Well, I
when they
mean,
were
you
showing,
got
like,
to
these
be a
truckers-
special kind of human being when everything you live around can kill you.
Like I was watching a show and they're like, there's like these couple and they were like
Oh,
trucker
Jesse,
couple.
sorry.
They were getting
Come on.
packed up ready to hit the road. And she's like, oh honey. She goes, is there brown steak in there? He just walks over and picks it up. It's like, oh crikey. He just opens up the door, throws it out the back, goes back to like there's nothing. And the producer's like, yeah, the brown snake is like the most poisonous snake in the world. I was like, okay, and that dude just picked it up like it was a rubber snake.
I mean, like, literally, everything in Australia can kill you.
Uh-huh.
So, you got to be a special type of person to just live that life every day.
A family friend of ours had a job opportunity, so the company she worked for opened up a place in Sydney, so they moved her out there. And so, you know, we used to talk all the time. I said, so what's the, like, biggest transition? Like, I figured it'd be like getting used to the weather. She goes, oh, the fact that you got to wake up like every 30 minutes to make sure that there's not a deadly animal getting ready to kill you when you sleep. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, you don't know how many times I woke up face to face with a snake up against my face. Or a spider the size of an SUV crawling on my back.
I used to play World of Warcraft with a guy that lived in Australia. Like, all of his characters, like, one was named Smoker, one was named Drinker, stuff like that. Hard ass nose guy, like, you wouldn't picture it. Like, he had a poisonous spider just crawling down his arm one day, and he was like, he flicked it off, and he was like, "Motherfucker, if he bit me, that would have been close. That would have been a close one." And he would go on. Oh, one day we were sitting there in the middle of a raid. What a raid is where you get like 10 to 25 people together and you have to go fight bosses together. In the middle of a raid, this motherfucker goes, "Oh, I gotta go. I gotta leave. I'll be back later." I'm like, what are you? He goes, "The Vampire Diaries are on." It just starts. We're going,
Oh.
Did this motherfucker just say Vampire Diaries?
Oh yeah, that's like I was watching one episode of this Outback Trucker, and like this dude gets out, you know, he's in the jungle. He's like, "Oh, out here you gotta fight for survival." Like he's just like killing all these animals with his bare hands. Then he gets home. He goes, "Yeah, when I get home, there's nothing like watching this cartoon with my daughter." And it's like Australian's version of fucking Caillou. He's like, "I actually enjoy this show." It's like, what the fuck? Like, you just killed an animal that, like, bites you one time and can kill like 30 people at one time. You grab it like it's nothing, just rip its head off and start eating the son of a bitch. And then you come home and watch like the Australian version of Caillou.
Yeah,
I mean,
man, you gotta de-stress from the day.
Yeah,
Speaking of childish cartoons, have you figured out Bluey's parents' jobs yet?
Yeah, I read it somewhere.
I come across a post. One's works airport security because he's
Yeah. It smells.
Yeah, and then the mom's supposed to be a archaeologist because she's always digging up bones.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god! I wonder
It's
if
like, I don't-
PJ's knows.
Bluey is fucking dog.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if they say it in the show though. I was just wondering if that was like backstory or like a
I thought
fan
they
fiction.
did because this person posted about it. It's like I just realized that Bluey's dad says he works at airport security because he's a drug sniffing dog, and then his mom's an archaeologist because she's always digging up bones.
I don't know. He always takes like a briefcase or like a satchel thing to work when he goes. So
Oh hell, let's look it up.
I haven't seen every episode, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, I don't know who the motherfucker is that ever invented Caillou or Peppa Pig. But both of them motherfuckers should have been shot between the eyes.
Yeah, that's fair.
I never knew a bald-headed little bitch-ass kid could be so annoying.
Yeah, I think that started the
Yeah, there you go.
American kids being so weak.
Bandit healer / dad, the blue healer father of Bluey and Bingo, who is an archaeologist. Chili healer mom, the red healer mother of Bluey and Bingo, who works part-time in airport security.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Who's my favorite actor? Ryan Reynolds.
I said, Lord Jesus, there's a fight.
Harvesting corn, yeah.
I'm chopping it for some silage. This is the last field I'm chopping though, so if you wanna start
I don't
cutting the other,
think
I'm good.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten a anything to put it in yet. And by that I mean like a trailer.
Yeah, I still have to figure out where the main like grain silo is gonna go. That's the thing, we're not having much room here.
Before I do that, I should see if I can change this accordingly. Ooh, I can't. JT's out of luck.
Do what?
I was trying to change my truck to be purple. I can't. So,
Oh,
you're out of luck. I know that Feenix is gonna love this truck.
That means I'm gonna hate it.
Yep.
lime green.
Lime green, I mean that is the color of grapes.
We do red grapes or purple grapes.
I think they're purple, but I've never seen purple grapes. I've only seen green and red grapes.
Yeah, I mean they're called red grapes, but they really are purple.
No, they're like a maroon color.
Oh yeah.
Like they're more reddish than purple. still, in the game, they almost look like blueberries. Like they're.
True.
I've never seen grapes like that.
Room 6. Might as well just start on 8 over here, huh? Or unless you want to do... Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot to harvest.
There's a lot to harvest, yep. This is the last field I'm doing now in this, so everything else
Okay.
regular harvest, harvest regularly. Because I've
Alright.
already filled up the machine to convert this over to silage, so
Alright.
all this is just the fill up for later usage.
Alright, might get started. Might just do 8. Unless you wanted to go over to do like 29 or 28.
Hey, what?
I said I might just start on 8.
That's
Just-
fine.
Alright.
One thing that is a bit worrisome is buying stuff and our money hasn't gone down at all.
Yeah, I know I've been buying a shitload of stuff.
I smell fraud.
You're a fraud.
Probably. What the fuck? So this kid comes up missing in North Kansas City. The missing report. Race, white Caucasian. Missing age, 16. Hair color, black. Eye color, brown. Height, 5'2". Weight, 155. Sex, unsure.
He couldn't been reached for confirmation.
I don't know what you're gonna do if you think you see him. Like, hey, like, I don't know, you might be the missing person or not, but I don't know if we're looking for a her or a he or a kid or a balloon. What the fuck we're looking for?
Did the report say anything about a Apache helicopter? No. Well, it's not me you're looking for. 'Cause I'm an Apache helicopter.
I mean, fuck it. We're gonna. That's how things work. I identify myself as a billionaire.
Oh, you're interested in taking a submarine trip down the Titanic?
And fucking right. Make sure it's about the strength of a pop can. Wait. True test. Is it ran by a PS controller or Xbox style?
We upgrade it. We have a Nintendo joystick.
Okay, I'm sold. Wait. Is the toilet in the middle of the thing where all 4 other people have to sit there and watch me poop?
No, it's outside.
Oh, then no, I don't want to go. I will not go unless I can poop in the middle of a circle in front of everybody.
JT would they go put up the curtain? No, you watch me.
If something happens, like, oh, let me close this blind real fast. That didn't happen the way I thought it would.
So my question is it if you use the bathroom in the submarine, does it get stored in the submarine or does it get released out into the water? Because if
It kind of looked like it was just a 5-gallon bucket. with the
it did
lid
look
on.
like just like a tube.
Yeah.
So like
And you take a shit and just go straight out.
that's why the window is for the guy taking the dump, because you can watch your turd float away.
Oh, there's a fishy. He's gonna go get it. He's gonna go. Ah, you just ate my poo.
Fish staring at you while you're taking a dump, and you're like, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. You know what? That's it. Whoosh! Turd goes flying by, smacks him in the face. That's what you get!
Fucking Petey goes in there. You get in trouble because you have video proof you shit straight into the ocean.
You taking a dump on an endangered shark.
There's an octopus just floating behind you. Gets covered in shit. Or better yet, you fucking shits in the ocean with king crab and shit like that in there. The king crab gets caught, goes to the restaurant. Guy's in there. He's like, crab tastes a little shitty for some reason.
Waiter, why does my king crab have a peanut in it?
Or could you imagine a scuba diver just minding their own business, gets behind that thing, and somebody takes a shit? Of course, I guess couldn't be no worse than the time that fucking Dave Matthews Band Bus released all of his shit into the Chicago River on top of a boat. Oh, you haven't heard that?
I heard it. I don't know if it, the last one I heard, it was a band tour bus that just opened up the septic tank and just was going down the road, dumping it alongside the road.
Oh no!
I can't remember what band it was.
Dave Matthews Band tour bus was going over the bridge downtown Chicago, going over the Chicago River, and it dumped straight out because there was a boat full of one of those tour boat things right underneath, landed on top of everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just been shit on by Dave Matthews Band.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm not showering ever. I'm never going to shower.
Hell, you will, Elsa. You smell like shit. You're getting one as soon as we get off this goddamn boat. You're lucky I don't throw you in the water.
You're covered shit. Yeah, but not just any shit. Dave Matthews shit. It's probably not even his shit. It's probably the drummer. Nobody fucking likes the drummer.
Whoever had it had corn last night. Yeah, there was a band, I can't remember which one. It was a few years ago. They were going down the road and they just opened up the septic tank and just shooting it out the side on the side of the road there.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, nasty fuckers.
See, like, I mean, you'd be surprised, like, how used to you get shit all over your vehicle. I mean, we're used to it here, but ours is animal shit.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you can human shit all over. I'm gonna follow you and chase you down and beat the fuck out of you.
Still one of the best scenes of any movie I ever watched is from Rat Race, where the what's his name? His family, the kid had to take a shit, so they tell him to stick it out the window. And you see the car going past, and his ass hanging out the window. Next thing you know, the cops got him pulled over, and the one cop's wiping off the windshield.
Yeah. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. There was one time I was driving a party bus for a friend of mine. He had one of those little party bus companies, but he got sick, couldn't do it. So he's like, "Hey man," he goes, "like, I'll pay you like $400 to drive this group around all over St. Joe for like 3 hours." I was like, "Okay, that's easy money." So we're going down Frederick Avenue, which is one of the main roads that goes through town. And this girl gets up. She's like, "Oh, I gotta pee." He's like, "Okay, well, you know, hey, we're just a couple blocks from the bar." This bitch opens up the door. You know, it's like one of the party buses, you get the door that slides open. Opens it up, pulls her pants down, just sticks her ass out the door while we're going down the road, and just starts pissing. While there's people on the sidewalk. It's like, yeah, we're going to get in trouble for this one.
This time in my life, I had a buddy that he literally just shit anywhere. Like, he would drop his drawers. He didn't care where he was at. He would drop his drawers and just take a dump. And I've witnessed him hanging his ass out the window of a car and taking a dump as we're going down the highway. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
So, when we were younger, my parents got they bought a house and they were doing some remodeling. Well, they were redoing the bathroom and they bought a brand spanking new toilet. And so the toilet was sitting outside waiting to be installed. And during this time, we had to transfer to a different school. And so, like, we'd have to go to this house, wait for school to be ready, then we'd go from the house and walk to school. My little brother had a shit so fucking bad. And now, mind you, there's only one bathroom in this house, and the toilet's not in there. He's like, "Man," he goes, "I gotta poop." I was like, "Well, you know, you're just gonna have to fucking wait until we get to school." This motherfucker goes out to the brand new toilet, takes his shit in the toilet, and then just goes to school. I said, could you imagine the fucking...
We gotta see this truck.
The fucking facial expression of the plumber that goes to pick up that toilet to go install it. That poo just falls right out of it. I said, I'd probably fucking quit my job at that point. Like, you're ready to install the toilet, you're like, what's that weird smell? Oh, well, pick up and just a big old pile of poo just falls out from the bottom.
You just made an all-black pickup truck?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I was like, I saw you sitting over here. I was like, I gotta go see this truck. This doesn't look bad. I'm not a fan of black rims on a black truck, but it doesn't look bad. I thought it was gonna be like some crazy ass color. By the way, you like my T-shirt? Or are you in the menu?
I'm in the menu.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now, I like black on black.
It has to be like I'm not a huge fan of dark color cars with black rims. It's gotta be like, it's gotta look good on the actual vehicle, but a lot of vehicles that go all black, it just doesn't look right. But if the vehicle looks good enough, it can pull it off. Like that truck can pull off the black on black.
It can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I like the black on black with black tinted windows. Swapped out tail lights.
You could call me crazy, but the best color vehicle to go with black rims is white. A white vehicle with black rims, that's the best color combo.
Well, we always knew it'd come to this day where you just publicly admit that you're fucking weird.
How am I weird?
That's too cliche.
It looks the best in my opinion. It takes a lot for a vehicle for me to pull off the black rim look. Yeah, I get I'm weird, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I like color too much.
Taste the rainbow, bitch.
It didn't. It tasted fruity.
Well, it's time for me to go to bed.
Bitch. Oh, I went to the wrong one again.
Way to go,
Bitch.
bitch.
Bitch. Ho.
Bitch. Science, bitch.
Science.
4 times 8, bitch. 6. Mathematics, bitch.
No, that's not how that works.
Bitch. That is.
4 times 8 would definitely be 32.
Wrong, bitch. It's 74.
No.
Yeah, bitch. Why do you
No.
think? I don't see you taking 8 months to put a roof on a trailer house, bitch. You don't know math, bitch.
I don't think that had anything to do with math. Alright.
Hey, talk to me, bitch. When you have a trailer with no axles or wheels,
Ooh, what type of trailer?
Type of trailer.
used to be a
Yeah.
house. Used to be a house, but it took me like 3 years to tear her
A
down.
Wilson trailer?
Well, for corn?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that Wilson trailer would work.
Alright. I thought we were using one that had like 2 compartments before.
The Wilson trailer does have 2 compartments there.
Oh, I can't see that because the cover's on it.
Well, that's
does-
is a you
and that
problem.
puts a hinder on it.
Mm-hmm.
Simple problem, simple solution.
Simple driver.
All things true.
You just threw the corn header on a PJ trailer. Said fuck it, roll with it.
Hey.
I was transporting it, and then I was just like, oh, I might as well just.
Hey, you
Go
know
for
what?
it.
I like the engine. I like it. I like the.
He can't even
Yeah.
say ingenuity.
I can't. I'm so fucking tired right now. I can't at all. But you know what? I gave him a 5-star Yelp review because of it. I like how these,
$84,000 for new vehicles.
I like how these new artists like claim like they're the best musicians ever, but like they can't come up with a song without taking shit from a 90s or 80s song.
And it takes 40 people to write one song.
Yeah. Like these people are like, oh, like this is the greatest song I ever wrote. Motherfucker, you literally took like half the lyrics and all the beats from a song from the 80s.
Oh, it's called sampling, bitch. Get it
I
right.
get it.
I'm still blown away about how many people don't realize Luke Combs not the first person that sung Fast Car.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
It blows my mind. Because even that kid on TikTok was singing it with his buddy in the background long before Luke Combs even recorded it. Like, how do you not know that's a cover?
Oh, Tracy Chapman's loving it. 'Cause she still owns the rights to the song.
Oh, she's making book, but her version's still the better version.
I don't know, I like Luke Combs' version of it.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't even.
I mean, it'll never be as good as Tracy's, but I like his version. She's actually the one that convinced Luke to record and put it on an album.
Yeah, because she sees he's making buku bucks. If she gets him to record it, she's gonna make buku bucks.
Well, no, it was actually, well, the fact that she thought she was like washed up and nobody even knew who she was. And then when he posted that video on Vine or whatever all them years ago of him sitting on his chair playing it, and people fell in love with it. She's like, she goes, it's an honor that anybody wants to do a cover of my song.
There's been hundreds of covers of her song. He's not even like the fifth person to put out a cover of it. There's been so many covers of that song.
Yeah, but ain't none of them had the success like this one has.
That's because morons that listen to it are thinking he's actually the one that wrote the song. Even dumbass didn't know that it was a cover.
Who?
Dumbass.
Oh. Oh, you gotta remember, none of them were born when that song came out.
Still, but like I said, it was.
Well, but to them, a lot of times, that's the first time they've even ever heard that song.
Yeah, but I mean, it was just what? Right around the time when I started watching TikTok videos, there was a kid that was playing the song, and like he had the guy in the background. It was like his hype man or whatever.
I mean,
the TikTok generation should know if some random kid is singing the song while playing guitar on TikTok, they should know it's not an original song.
most Americans didn't realize that "I Will Always Love You" wasn't Whitney Houston's actual song. It was Dolly Parton's. There's actually people that accused Dolly Parton of copyright and wanted her sued, even though she came out with the song back in the 70s.
You know how many songs are passed around back in them days? It was crazy.
Everything got passed around back then.
The drugs, the women,
Yeah.
which is just nasty. Like, I seen some of the shit you do. Why do you think I want your woman after that?
They did though.
That's the messed up part.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Guess it's no worse than college. You watch your buddy take like a butt chug of beer and then watch it, you know, all the nasty things he did, and then there's still guys out there that want to date his woman. It's like, why?
Yeah. Or you just watch someone butt chug and then, you know,
Ask
do a
them
funnel
out.
yourself. Yeah, just do a funnel right after.
I don't like
They're
that you
like-
agreed to that.
The bad thing, there's like some freak people. Like, I was fucking dating this one girl, and she's like, "Are you into keeping things?" I was like, "Well, you know, I mean, I guess it depends on what the fuck you want to do." She's like, "I'd really love for you to piss all over me in the shower and then fuck me." I was like, "Yep, nope, not doing that." She's like, "Well, my ex did it." I was like, "Well, you're more than welcome to go back to him." She's like, "Why won't you do it?" I was like, "I'm not going to bang some girl that smells like piss." Like I'm not going to do that.
I never understood people. Well, that's like a step, like a huge step up from like foot fetish, and I don't even understand what the fascination with foot fetish is.
Dude, I hate my own fucking feet.
Exactly. Feet
I was
are
like, I
one of the
don't-
most ugliest things on a person.
Well,
Why do
they're
people
ugly.
find
They're
that
fucking
attractive?
nasty.
And they stink?
Alright, you know people are not taking their feet's all the way at the bottom of the ground. You are not taking care of your feet like people should.
Oh, I scrub my feet in the shower.
Oh, I got a little
Damn
foot.
straight.
I
I got
bend
a
my
little
fat
foot.
ass over and scrub them.
Oh fuck that! I'm too lazy. I got a little pedal, little brush that you just put your foot in between and cleans it.
But still, even like right after I wash my foot, I'm still not going to be like, you know what? Let me lick something off of them. No.
I mean, what happens if you get somebody like it's dark at night? You're like, oh, I want to suck on your toe. She don't turn the light on. You can't see her feet. She may have fungus.
Yeah, foot fungus.
Exactly.
Or
Athlete
web
foot.
feet. Think about that.
Oh, don't say that. Brandon would be happy, joy. Web feet?
That's all his Tinder profile. Must have web feet.
Also must waddle like a duck.
Water, water, water.
Dude, I'll still never get over that fucking day he put on Snapchat. He's literally video recording the ass of a duck waddling as it walks. He falls and goes, waddle, 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 waddle.
He didn't he didn't mean to send that. He was want to save that for later.
I get it.
Water, 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 bitch.
Brandon, bestialities against law. What's that? Are you fuck animals? I haven't done that yet.
I haven't tried that yet with his
Haven't
scenic
tried
words.
that yet. Not an ew, that's disgusting. Why would anybody do that?
Yeah, why would anyone do that? I haven't tried that yet. Like there was a hint of there could be a
Like, there was a
possibility
challenge.
down the line.
Like, that's a challenge. Like, oh, challenge. Accept it, bitch.
He didn't know you could do that until he's like, wait, you can do that?
Wait, it's legal in Pennsylvania? Yes.
I'm a little bit confused though because this controller, the company's based out of Pennsylvania, but it came from Wilmington, Delaware. Like the postal code's from Wilmington, Delaware, but the company's out of Pennsylvania. It actually went from Wilmington, Delaware up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, back down here. It's really weird.
So, you know, that's what pisses me off. Like, I feel like if something's, like, made close to you, like, you buy it, whether you buy it at the store or you buy it online, like, I feel like it should be a really fucking cheap. Like, we got a pork processing plant here. We got a bacon factory here in town. I feel like bacon should be, like, 98 cents, a package. You're not having to spend a shit ton of fucking fuel for vehicles to deliver it. So I feel like bacon at all the stores here in town, that should be cheap.
Well, by that logic, chicken should be hella cheap here, but it's
See, that's
not.
what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, okay, I understand, like, if you live in a town 300 miles away from the fucking factory, like, hey, you got to pay for driver, you got to pay for fuel, wear and tear on the vehicle. I completely understand that. But when you only have to go 3 miles from one part of town to the other part of town to deliver the fucking product.
When I walk across town, get a chicken right out the chicken house, it should be cheap.
Exactly. No, I mean, I ain't going to complain because, you know, I pray every day that one of them trailers get hit by a train and I get free bacon. Because I do enjoy when I get my free bacon.
Well,
I don't,
my stepmom used to that's what her family did. They had chicken houses, and she used to go in there and take the eggs and sell them like at the roadside because they wanted that. And she got in like serious trouble because Purdue wanted all the eggs discarded. So she was just having to throw out perfectly good eggs after that because she used to take them and sell them.
that's just like anytime, like, you know, we got all the meat processing plants here in town. So, like, but when a truck gets involved in an accident, technically, you're supposed to throw it all away. But, like, the last time they had a truck that left the bacon factory, it got smashed by a train. And, so it's funny because me and the guy at work, when we were sitting there, we closed the road down waiting for the railroad cops to show up and do their investigation and wait for tow. St. Joe PD comes around backside, they'd come up down by the tracks where all the bacon was sitting at. They just started loading up cop cars just full of fucking boxes of bacon. Like, have you got your stuff yet? Nope. You better do it before health inspector gets down here. Once they get down there, it all goes to the trash. We're like,
Hell, it'd
fuck
be
it.
doing the same.
Well, I mean,
Bring a trailer
hey,
down there and like
well,
load
it's
it up.
funny because somebody's like, "Oh, that's stealing." It's like, not really, because the insurance already paid for it. Like, the company got their money.
Yeah, that's what.
Insurance has already paid for it.
Like when my dad, when they haul for like craft and everything, if a like a place refuses a pallet, they bring it back and they just crack it open. You take whatever you want off of it.
Hey, it's
Just
already,
like
it's already paid for.
Yeah, he had a damaged pallet of stovetop,
Oh, damn.
and because he took so many that they were like
Don't
one-
tell PJ that because he wants his stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like he had a whole pallet that they were tossing. So he took a bunch of boxes, and they had so much that like at Thanksgiving they gave us 2 boxes of stuffing because they just had so much of it laying around. They were sending people home with boxes of stuffing.
Next thing you know, we don't hear PJ's for a couple weeks. If I comes back, I was like, "Oh, hey PJ's, where you been?" "Oh, fine, just moved to Delaware."
Yeah, how'd that diet work out for you?
It's like, yeah, when I got my CDL, I'm hauling stovetop now.
Had a pallet of pickles, like the big whole pickle jars, and
Gross.
like 5 of the jars busted open. So they had the whole pallet there, and they refused to take them, so he brought them back. He had like 5 jars of like the gigantic jars that he saw in the bulk section of Walmart of them. He's like, I didn't know how many we would grab, so I just grabbed 5 of them. He's like, I
tell you.
didn't really want to drive home with too many more and just have them rolling around and crack open the back seat or something.
I tell you what's funny is they had a beer truck that tipped over and wrecked just outside of town one day. And all these they had like 15 cars that pulled up. It was offering to help clean it up until they found out that they had to throw all that beer into the dumpster. Said, wait, we don't get to take it even home. They're like, nope. There's a dumpster. Like, oh yeah, hey, look at the time. Like, we got to get out of here now.
Yeah, right? I would do the exact same thing. Like, nah, I'm not helping anymore.
Yeah, the 2 best
You
risks.
gotta pour it out. All right, they're popping tops and dumping it down the hatch.
Yeah, right?
The 3 best wrecks I've ever had at work was the bacon truck. There was a truck hauling nothing but Kansas City strip steaks, and one hauling nothing but beef roast.
The craziest one that happened here was a truck hauling cucumbers. Got hit by a train. Cucumbers went everywhere, all over the highway.
And I bet every woman in Delaware was upset.
I was upset. I was obsessed with cucumbers back then. Slice up a cucumber and throw some salt and pepper on it. I'm good to go. This is when I was a kid. But yeah, I got hit by a train. A train that crosses the highway, and
I could have got some free steaks the other night. Fucking livestock trailer hauling cattle flipped over and all the cows got lit. Well, they had to euthanize about 70% of the load, but the rest of them got out. And it cracks me up because like this happens like 3 or 4 times a year in St. Joe. Like the cattle trailer will flip over, cows get loose, run through town. And it's funny watching all the idiots get on fucking Facebook. It's like, oh my god, I saw a cow. Like, well, yeah. Never seen a cow before? No. How have you never seen a cow? We live in the fucking Midwest. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not even crazy to see a cow here, let alone out there where it's
It's like, get off the drugs, motherfucker. Like, we got meat processing plants. They drive by every fucking day. Like, the stockyards is called the stockyards for a reason. That whole road is covered in pig and cow shit.
It's because they have stocks. Duh.
Yeah.
I miss the good old stockyards. We'd close the bar down and go out to the stockyards and get drunk.
You get drunk with the cows?
No, they'd be in one of the pens. I mean, we wouldn't be in the pen with them drinking, but we just hang out at the stockyards. And then if you got drunk enough and brave enough, you try to jump on the bowl.
Because nothing says, man, let's go get hammered like the smell of cow shit.
Dude, that's the smell of fucking money.
I don't care how much money it makes. I don't want to sit there and smell cow shit while I'm drinking.
Oh, dude, there's so much animals around this area. You get so used to that smell.
Dude, I live in like the chicken capital of the world. And
Well,
I
but that's
many
the thing,
times...
though. Chicken shit is like cat shit. That is not a smell you ever get used to.
I was gonna say, it's like chicken shit's way worse than cow shit.
Yeah, no, chicken
Yeah.
and cat shit is like the same. They're no matter
Especially
how.
on a hot summer day.
Yeah, no, those are two poops you never get used to.
Oh, shit's nasty.
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from because my sister used to live on a dairy farm, and when I stayed over there, the cow shit didn't really bother me.
I know cow and pig shit pretty much smelling the same. I mean, you get used to that smell so
You sure?
fast.
Pig shit? I'm pretty sure pig shit can get raunchy because they eat anything.
It's really not that bad. What, like, the worst part about Triumph is it's not the pig shit, it's the dead pigs that they throw outside that are found dead in the trailer and shit and can't use. They let them fucking pigs sit outside all day in the boiling sun.
Yeah, I've heard that it's one of the worst smells. Is like they said, a cow that dies and just lays out in the middle of the field in the middle of summer is one of the worst smells you can ever smell.
Yep, especially when they're bloated.
Yeah, that's what it's when their stomach explodes or whatever.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, I used to work for a dairy farmer just outside of town, and oh yeah, it gets bad. But yeah, like I said, no, cow shit and pig shit, you get used to that smell really, really fast, and it's not that bothering. Now, where you guys are fucked, because there is a couple chicken farms, you know, around here. Yeah, chicken is like cat shit. You just don't get used to that
What
smell.
is this
At
shit?
ever. That is just not a smell you get used to. I don't care. Now, I tell you one smell you never get used to is the tannery. Tanneries, woo!
Tell you what smells worse than chicken houses: mushroom farms.
The
Ooh.
ones around here aren't that bad.
There's two up there that they're like right across the street from each other up there in Pennsylvania that we pass. And oh my god.
Yeah, the ones around here, they don't smell that bad at all.
They stink.
The tannery is probably the worst smelling thing ever around here. Because of all the chemicals and stuff they use. That is, oh. You could tell when they change chemicals and shit because you can smell it, and it about makes you sick to your stomach instantly.
He did it. He made a purple truck with a purple trailer. Everything purple. Rims.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Sure did.
I mean, hey, it's fitting if he's going to deal with grapes.
Yeah, except you don't need that vehicle for grapes.
Yes, you don't haul grapes in that vehicle.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It's more of a sideshow attraction, you know?
Yeah. Just to let you know that the grape man's on duty.
That's his daily driver.
Yeah. It's very efficient. What you hauling back there? Nothing.
What? With the price of diesel nowadays? Oh yeah, I just want to let people know that the grape
Especially
man's
with the price of diesel. Yeah, I can afford it. I harvest grapes.
Yeah, I just want everybody to know that the grape man's coming to work.
You see how many white women drink wine on a daily basis? I'm making a killing on my grape.
Hey, there you go. It's like, hey, that's what the trailer's for. I just load that bitch up with wine, drive downtown, pick up all the
Sloshing around.
bitches, slosh this all around.
It's not even in a liquid container. It's
Parked
just,
on the
I just
curb
throw
at
it
the
in the
PTA meeting. Has little spigots on
Yeah.
the side that you can fill up a glass.
Like all these kids see this purple semi driving up to school. He's blowing the air horn. Mommy, semi. Johnny, you stay here. Let me go check this out real fast. Daddy, Mommy's been gone for a long time. Where'd she go? She went across the street to go check out that purple semi. That motherfucker strikes again.
got him again.
Wine man.
Just show up at all the inconvenient or inappropriate events.
I hear there's a
PTA meeting.
bachelorette. I hear there's a bachelorette
He
party
pulls up
going
to the ball fields during baseball season, and it's just red wine.
Yeah, exactly.
on. You got the ice cream man that drives by playing the music. He's got one of those music players in the semi as he pulling into the parking lot for all the moms.
Exactly. It's a good
Mom's
business model.
I could just imagine, like, just sitting in the house, watching TV, mom sitting there, smoking a cigarette, reading a magazine, waiting for supper to get cooked. All of a sudden, here, red wine. Fucking magazine goes flying, door goes flying wide open. You see all the girls
Gone
running
for the
from
night.
every house in the neighborhood.
Yeah, totally just gone for the night.
Yep. Then you always get that one Karen. I want white wine.
Well, you're racist.
Well, listen here, bitch. You go start your own wine delivery system.
Yeah, good luck with your white wine.
Yeah. Nobody wants that shit.
Not to today's society.
Right.
You know, wine is one thing I never could get into.
I used to say the same thing, and then my wife got something to review. It was rosé, sparkling rosé. That shit was
That's
good,
Hardly wine.
but it was good.
Like,
Actual wine tastes like ass.
like the stuff between like
Actually-
Tastes like grape juice
Yeah.
sitting out in the sun all day.
No. The one that I can't remember what it was that they told us to try. It was like it's supposed to be like the best wine to start off with. We tried it, and I swear it tasted like if you put your tongue to a battery. That's what it tasted like.
Well,
Yeah.
see, like between working the
bitter.
bar, like the work in the bar, because like we catered like a lot of weddings and shit like that. Like, so people would order like fancy fucking wine, and there'd always be a little extra at the end of the night. But like, I'd be like, okay, because you know the shit you get from Olive Garden, it's cheap shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And so he's like, no, it's not. I was like, yeah, because it's of course it's cheap shit. They're not going to give away like free wine taste testing if it's fucking expensive. So I was like, you know, that's the first time I tried it. I was like, that's disgusting. So then we started doing these weddings. People were ordering like top-notch wine. Man, I've had bottles that cost like a couple $1,000s per bottle, and then I've had the cheap shit from like Olive Garden. There's none of it that tastes good to me at all.
That's why I don't understand people who drink.
And I even
daily.
tried to be
I'm like,
fancy.
what?
I even tried to be fancy. I even did the little swirl in the cup because they said that's how you make it taste good. You got to swirl it in the cup.
Oh yeah, and not drink it. You just swish it around.
Yeah, you swish it around. And yeah, I tried that. No, just like the taste is like, ew, no, I'm good. Like the weird things, like I actually like champagne more than I do wine.
Tony's bought all kinds of shit. Jesus Christ.
Sure, it's not mine.
No, I'm
I
pretty
bought
sure
a
it's
lot of
his.
I thought my shit's all at the farm now.
A Krone Big M mower.
Mm.
A black fast track with a forge wagon. Here's your hot rod here. Combine. 9R with a planter. Oh wait, this is your
That's
spot,
me.
isn't it? Yeah. Your truck. He's got a cat eye Chevy with new rims on it, like the newer. I think this is. Yeah, he's over here. This must be his place. He's got a cat eye with like the new 2018 rims on it, and then he's got a GMC flatbed. He's got a GMC top kick service truck with a shed, fuel station out here. He's got a Mac. Good Lord.
Jim, see you tomorrow night.
Now, what do you want to play tomorrow night?
I don't know. We'll figure something that we haven't done for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like PJ should get Minecraft.
I don't see him enjoying Minecraft.
I really don't either, actually. I think you'd have fun for like the first 5 seconds. And then
Yeah, like if I
The
could.
first creeper that blows him up, he's done.
Yep, that's exactly where I was going. The first time a zombie gets him or a creeper gets him, he's done.
Yeah. I wish it were on Steam. That'd be great, so I could try it out.
I can't believe how fucking expensive Minecraft still is for as long as the game's been out.
Because it's still a draw.
I know. I think a chick the other day is like still like $35.
Even on G2A, you're still talking like $20.
Yeah, it was $20.
Was it? Yeah. Shit. That's...
Excuse me. Where's the sell point here?
See, I wish Gas Station Simulator was multiplayer.
Every game needs to be multiplayer.
True.
What's up, tow truck? How are you? There we go. It's shocking in 2023 there's still games coming out that don't have some sort of multiplayer.
Right.
I mean, Power Wash Simulator can be multiplayer. I feel like every game can incorporate some sort of multiplayer experience.
I ain't no kidding.
I mean, it's a great game to play by yourself and just kick back and relax, but it is not a good game to play multiplayer and stream.
No. Nope. Just gets so hyper focused.
Mm.
We got Tower Unite. I'd have to download that, I guess. That ain't.
I mean, your boy, I think he was hitting that playing on the Hunter.
Oh, y'all can play the Hunter. I hate that fucking game.
What game don't you hate?
Fucking Hunter's horrible. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to play it. I don't care. I'll hang out.
We'll save that for a weekend you're not around.
I can just hang out.
I'm not going to be around next week. I'm leaving Wednesday.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Harry Potter World.
You son of a bitch!
Well, that's not the reason for the trip.
Oh.
But
He just wants to rub it in his face that he's going there.
My wife's going down for work.
So she's going to work and you're just going to hang out at Harry Potter World?
No. We're going a day early so we can go to Harry Potter World. Try to do it in a day.
Yeah, we're in Ohio
And
now.
then from there, we're going to Colorado. Which we were supposed to go to Nashville for a family reunion. And then I realized that none of my cousins were going. And it wasn't really going to be in Nashville. It was going to be like an hour outside of it in the middle of nowhere. So I was like, I'm not doing that. But her work's paying for her to travel. So she essentially got like a free ticket to go anywhere in the country. So that turned into finding somewhere else to go.
It turned
then
to find somewhere else to go.
Yeah. So, because she'd already taken the time off from work. So it's like, might as well just do something. Yeah. It started with trying to go see Blink 182 in Denver.
Yep.
And then that just escalated into not going to the concert, going to see Blues Traveler at Red Rocks.
Hey, they were out here one year.
Apparently they play Red Rocks every 4th of July since like 1994. And it's like, why? Why? Listen, there's nothing wrong with Blues Traveler, but I don't think they're anybody's favorite band.
They headline the They had like a beer festival at the state fair one year, and they were the headliners.
Yeah. My statement stands.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I only know one song by them, and then they were at the end of Kingpin, Woody Harrelson. They were dressed up like Amish people, and they were out in the field playing the song.
See, I'm not getting back until like July 6th, that Thursday. Flying out of Denver at like 11 p.m. I'm getting back here at like 5 a.m. on Thursday.
So
Sucks.
you probably won't be streaming
Thursday night.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely not this upcoming Thursday.
Yeah, I'm
But
the one you come back on. If you're gotta come back in the
sure,
morning.
why not?
Oh,
I'm gonna be
mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna work.
What's up,
I'm gonna
emergency?
work.
How are you?
So, might as well.
You're flying back in that morning and you're working that day?
Yeah, from home.
Still, Jesus Christ. Fucking
I mean-
madman.
Dude, all I have to do is plug in the little USB thing that jiggles the mouse. Just fall asleep.
This fucking guy.
He goes, all I gotta do is plug in the USB cord that
Dude,
goes mouse.
Didn't make a thing. I got
Fall
it for like
asleep.
$5 on Amazon. It moves the mouse like 2 pixels every like 5 seconds, and it
Show
is
that second.
enough to keep the status green. Gotta find loopholes.
We could
I
play
was-
one of the police simulators tomorrow, I guess.
I haven't done that with 3 people.
Damn, we're gonna be filling up the jail cells then.
No, well, yeah, I don't know how. Are you far in that game, JT?
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've actually played it.
Probably not. After a while, you had to reset all the stuff.
But here's all the multiplayer games we got, or that I know we got. I got Wreckfist, which I know it doesn't work out right. Then I got Tower Unite. Got the Rocket League. Ranch Simulator, Police Simulator, Patrol Duty, Patrol Officers, Phasmophobia, Pacify, Mafia Game, Into the Flames, Goose Goose Duck, Golf with Friends, Gang Beast, Flashing Lights, Firefighter Simulator The Squad, Fall Guys, Escape Simulator.
We never finished Escape Simulator.
Jesus. That's true.
You guys want to play Escape Simulator? Or unless that's something you guys got going on.
No.
No, we were just doing it room to room.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, by the way, PJs, you see the new expansion they're coming out with for Construction Simulator?
No. Didn't they just come out with one?
they're putting a airport. You can build an airport.
Oh shit.
Comes out the 27th. It's like $10.
Ah. I mean, that could be cool.
Yeah.
What happened to your tractor?
I had to go put some front weights on it
Oh.
because it was bottoming out. My front wheels were off the ground.
See ya,
and I
tow
couldn't
truck.
drive it. So
Yes, I can customize my own truck here. While we...
I'm back.
You know, like I feel like some of these games would be like badass, like multiplayer. Like Deadliest Catch game would be badass multiplayer.
Yeah, if you could actually run a crew, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, like shit like that would be cool. Isn't Gang Beasts the one that we used to play all the time?
Yeah, I
that
think you
was-
need 4 people for it.
Oh, do you?
Or are you thinking of Human Fall Flat?
Now, Gang Beasts is the one we did where it was like a battle thing, like you had to fight each
Oh
other.
yeah.
Grab
Oh
on
yeah,
the corner
Human
and throw
Fall
'em off.
Flat. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Human Fall Flat's the other one that we used to play all the time.
Yeah, Human Fall Flat's
Yeah.
like the puzzle one that we used to play.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here it is. And then Fall Guys, yeah. Fall Guys is the one that's like
Competition
version.
one.
yeah, the weird version of like Wipeout.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to one of these nights. It'd be awesome if we could get a bunch of people in and play golf with friends and shit like that and do like a golf tournament.
I mean, keyword a bunch of people.
Yeah, that's why I said it'd be awesome if we could do that. That's what sucks with like half these games because you got all these people like, oh, I'll play. And then we play it and like nobody just shows up.
It'd be cool if they had like Mario Party or something.
Oh, that would be cool.
You can play Mario Party, just everybody had needs Nintendo Switch.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed.
Good night, ho ho.
Good night. None of those games sound overly appealing.
No. Nothing made me go ooh at all.
Right. I would have suggested Dying Light, but it's not on sale anymore.
That's what my wife was calling. She was like, "What game costs $40?" I was like, "No. He said it was like 10."
Yeah, no, the
She said,
second one.
back up.
Yeah, Dying Light 2 is $40 because that came out last year. Dying Light is it's still $30. But yeah, the definitive edition with all of the like every single DLC and thing, that was like $9. It's like a hell of a sale.
Okay.
Because that's $50 with all the DLC.
I didn't put the backlights on it. Did I miss those? Oh, you already emptied it. Okay.
I already cleaned you out there, bud.
Yeah, I just realized. I was like, why is my combine not emptying? And I realized my tank was empty. I was like, oh, he's already emptied it.
Yeah. I mean, so far I don't mind this map.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. It's just,
It does.
I wish I could buy those side fields. I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm full around with this week. If I can get it to work, then I might have to re-download the map next weekend. Oh wait, you won't be here next week.
Nah.
So what you're saying is next week gonna be a good weekend to take off. No JT, no you.
Yep.
With Brandon keeping me company. What's up, Chad? How are you,
Right.
man?
Right. That is a choice to consider.
I mean, he never shows up anyway, so
It's true.
he shows up, says a couple things, and he's gone again.
I know. Look what we did. Showing them streaming platforms.
Oh, he was always talking about, oh, I've never seen that. I don't watch much TV or movies. That's all he does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have an intervention. Watching too much TV. I can quit whenever I want.
No, I think I watch too much TV now, or at least shows. Difference is I essentially just get paid to do that.
I never have
sit
time
there.
to sit there. Like, we've been, my wife and I have been watching According to Jim, and when we turned on the Roku the other day, it had something up there with Brad Garrett's show that he did after Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, that was actually pretty good. I said, I didn't enjoy Everybody Loves Raymond, but I enjoyed that show. And she's like, what do you want to watch? I was like, let's finish According to Jim first. And she's like, all right, how far into it are we? Keep in mind, we've been watching this like whenever we can for like the past couple months, and we're only on season 3 of 8. Because we would have finished watching that, then she wants to watch the Jerry one where it's like they have actors that
yeah. That was really good.
Yeah, she wants to watch that, and then now we've added the Brad Garrett show to the list to watch after that. I saw the preview for she kept saying something about it, and I finally watched the trailer for it. It was the one where the guy had like the crutches taped to his ass. Just like,
Oh, yeah.
what
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I ain't gonna make it. My dad and stepmom are fighting with the Comcast now because they don't watch enough TV, so they just want to go to the internet only. And Comcast said that you can't do that, but that's what I have. I have internet only package.
Right. Like that's pretty common these days.
Like my shirt.
I do. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I noticed that earlier. It's like,
Oh, yeah. I was trying to, but I didn't have enough time to successfully do it before stream. The cat you have as your logo, I was gonna put it on a shirt.
That'd be fantastic. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of them in here.
Yeah. Because I found the one that was Harley Davidson. The Harley Davidson's really cool, but it doesn't look right on an all black T-shirt. So you got to do like gray T-shirt where it has like black around the arms. I was like,
Yeah.
And then I found this one. Oh, I found the Dale Earnhardt one first. I was wearing the Dale Earnhardt one for a while with number 3 hat, and then I was like, is that a Chad Little number 97 John Deere Ford Taurus t-shirt. Sign me up.
Hey. Yep. Oh shit.
That's another thing I'm gonna do this week is make a couple other t-shirt designs, because all these were already done, but you can make your own. So I'm gonna make a couple others.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I have to go back, and I had it done with my logo, and it just didn't look right because my freaking logo is not transparent.
Oh.
So I was like, but now I have to go back and remember how to do it. But yeah, you can add pretty much any image you want to the side, on the front and back of them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's after midnight, so that's going to do it for me. If you haven't already, do me a huge favor and click that like button. It does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future live streams, including tomorrow night, not quite sure what we're going to be streaming, but we will be streaming something tomorrow night. If you guys want to see that, make sure you click that subscribe button. If you're going to